Gozer's, though, looking like a Temu version of David Bowie.
Oh, yeah. Very Bowie-esque.
Yes.
Big time, dude.
Very knockoff Bowie.
They were just like, let's
Like Starman era Bowie.
Recording live from somewhere.
From Meriden, Connecticut.
Lord.
Definition.
Yeah, it was the definition.
All right.
It was our defining moment.
It was.
The start of the show was our defining moment.
Mm-hmm.
And it will get better from here.
It will. You know why? Who's coming tonight?
Well, he's already came.
He
Santa
came?
has came. If you're watching this is actually our New Year's episode, but for us, it's Christmas Eve.
Can you do an intro?
Can he?
Well,
Do you think he can? That's the question.
yeah.
Are we talking about Santa Claus?
We're not asking if you can do it right now. We're just asking, can you in general do it?
Yeah.
You're talking about me doing a cameo dressed as Santa Claus?
I didn't say cameo.
Do you want me to dress as George Santos, dressed as Santa Claus, and do a cameo?
You want me to be you being me.
Wow.
Getting banged in my butt.
What's that from?
Always Sunny.
Oh, there
He
you
wants
go.
to be you in my apartment having sex with me.
Is that Dennis?
Yeah, Dennis and Charlie trying to figure out what Mac's doing.
Yeah. Oh, we're all trying to figure out what Mac's doing. Palmer Pod, a show where we try to figure out what the characters of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia are up to.
Yeah.
And a lot about George Santos.
What about George?
He wants to do a cameo of him
Oh,
in
true.
his Santa Claus garb.
Dude, he's all booked up on Cameo. We tried to get him.
Some of them are
Yeah, his
hilarious.
prices went up.
Burke tried to get one for me, and it was like $400, and it was like, oh, he was all cameoed out.
Yep.
Oh, he was like full?
Yeah,
His
it was like
books
not
were
taking
full?
not taking requests at this time.
The
Burke's
caller's
falling out
voicemail
of the
is
mix.
full.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he's the equivalent of that right now.
Yeah.
He's so famous on Cameo.
I'm proud of him, dude, for all his
Honestly.
trials and tribulations, man. 100% true and honest guy. And now he's just making a little money on the side.
Yeah.
Just like a prostitute who gets a prosthetic vagina.
What?
What?
She's making a little money on the side.
Oh, okay, all right.
Puts
all
it
right.
in her hip.
I
Yeah,
get it.
gotcha.
I get
We went.
it.
We started Most Def. That was a Most Def joke that he did in the Chappelle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we
keep
so we
up,
had the multiple
please.
moons episode, and now we have the multiple vaginas.
Yeah.
episode.
And
Yeah,
that's
true.
clearly going to be the tighter.
I sure hope not.
Tighter.
Spin those wheels.
Tiger.
Spin those wheels,
I
brother.
think YouTube would frown on that.
Double vaginas.
Yeah. if that was the title of the episode.
Oh yeah, you
This
probably.
content is not allowed.
Yeah,
that's- Oh, is that getting us clicks?
That's gonna get
Okay.
us flagged.
Yeah,
How about this one?
That's a red.
How about
That's a red
the,
flag.
the double orifice?
Yeah, fine, thank you. Double
would- that-
cloaca.
Yeah,
You
there
do
we
a
go.
cloaca.
You got to
Labia?
go more scientific
A cloaca?
terminology. Palmer Pod, Happy New Year. If you're watching this on the day of its release, it's New Year's Day.
It is New Year's Day, and it's definitely not Christmas Eve when we're recording right now.
No, it definitely is Christmas Eve.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is
Yeah.
Christmas Eve. Are we let peek
We
behind the
don't
curtain?
We don't lie to our people.
Okay. All right. Good.
We're not lying to our people.
We
I
are
don't
not.
think.
We are
No.
not lying.
Unless that's what you want to do, Spence.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to mislead them at all.
You want to be truthful because we have 5,000 followers.
I want to make
now.
good decisions.
You need to make good decisions because sometimes you're being bad.
I would say, yeah, so a great philosophy in life is definitely when you think you're doing something and you're making a decision, just make a good one.
Perfect.
Thank you.
That's wisdom. That's bars.
Yep.
And you should do that in the new year because clearly it wipes the slate clean of what happened the year before this arbitrary date of January 1st,
Yeah, we
2024.
we could technically celebrate New Year's every day.
We could.
You know what I mean?
A year has passed from the day.
From the last year when it
Yeah.
was this day.
It was a new.
Now it's a new day
Hey,
year.
that's a nice perspective.
I know.
Wake up every day and it's a new
I
day.
treat every
it's a new year.
night like it's New Year's Eve, and I'm hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been drinking
My
heavily.
liver's in shambles.
A lot of champagne, a lot of late nights.
My nose is not happy with me.
My
All right, yeah,
check-in's
we'll go through the kissing again. Give me a smooch.
Yeah, right. Every night
midnight.
you're just kissing a random stranger.
Happy New Year's on the street. I'm like, what is that fucking New Year guy? Like, you could be like that. That could be your homeless guy character. You know how every homeless
Oh.
person has like there's the bag lady. There's
The flag guy who's got all the flags on his cart.
yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
That guy wasn't homeless though. The flag man. The flag man has a nice estate.
No, I'm
Talking about the Waterbury flag
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, he had a truck, so I mean,
He had a truck, and then he would also just like get out of his truck
Right.
and
Wave
like
those
post up
flags.
on like a median on the
I can-
highway.
Yeah,
Wave his flags.
I can confirm
everyone's
this one.
beeping at him.
I can confirm this one. R.I.P.
Oh, flag guy.
Yeah. He was like in the
Oh,
newspaper. a bunch of
yeah, I
times.
did see that. He passed away.
He was in. He immigrated. I forget from where. I'm not gonna look it up, but he was just really super proud to be an American.
He loved. Oh no shit. Yeah,
Like that was his whole thing.
Yeah.
I could tell.
He just yeah.
There's no other reason that
No
you'd be
other-
waving flags like that.
And I'll proudly stand up.
Well, here's your second chance. That's what David Cross bit.
Yeah.
Talking about that song.
Right.
Well, here's your second chance, asshole.
Yeah. Go out there. Go
Yeah.
stand up.
You
Yeah,
could
here's
take
a
over.
gun.
You could take over. His name was like Ziggy or something. Zigger.
Really?
Ziggler?
Whew.
Yeah.
Zigger.
Ziggly.
I hope it's Ziggly.
Ziggly. That used to be my nickname because I have a Z name.
Yeah. Is it?
Z. Anything with a Z, you just change it. So Ziggler it is.
Yeah. Zig Ziglar.
Zigzag zig through
Dirk Diggler
traffic.
or Zig Ziglar.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
New
to-
Year.
You know what?
Namaste. Happy New Year.
Love has won.
Love has won,
Yes.
and I had a really fun time editing that episode and just like laughing back at some of that. We'll be putting out our Love Has Won as a separate entity, cutting it from episode 18, severing it from the union, similar to a California or a Florida situation.
Yeah.
I believe more Florida than Cali.
What we're trying to say, we want to get rid of Florida? We
I'm
want to
gonna
sever
have
them?
that part of the episode secede
Oh, okay.
and leave the union.
Yeah.
Our,
Like those
our
old
land.
YouTube Looney Tunes cartoons with
Yes.
Bugs Bunny would like saw off Florida.
Float away.
river.
It would
And-
float away.
yeah.
He was
He
onto
knew what was
something.
up. He knew what was
Yeah,
up.
he
He
knew.
was ahead of his time.
Bugs Bunny was.
Bugs Bunny.
Oh yeah.
I'm in love with Looney Tunes. Everything.
Me too. Oh, you're a big
Everything
anim-
Looney Tunes.
Mr. B is a big animation guy. Not only is he animated, but he loves animation.
Oh, makes
Famously.
sense, dude. I mean,
Famously.
as you should. You
I
know
love
what
old-
mean? Like, stick with your kind, my guy.
Yeah.
My wife asked me last night. She's like, "Well, what are you gonna do tomorrow?" I told her this, and then she's like, "Well, what else? Like, what about when you get home?" I was like, "Honestly, I might just chill out, watch some cartoons." And like I meant it, like
Like
Yeah.
straight up.
Yeah.
straight up.
I'm watching a anime right now. It's pretty good.
What's that?
Pluto.
Hmm.
It's based on like Astro Boy. You remember Astro Boy?
Oh, Yeah.
do.
That
yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
It's like a new spin on that where it makes it more of like a murder mystery. It's pretty good.
Cool. What's it on?
Netflix, highly recommend.
Pluto on Netflix.
Yeah.
This is your boy right here.
Yeah.
I mean, I am a big cartoon dude. Like, I see he just pulled up Adventure Time, which is like a ridiculous ass cartoon, but I love that
Yeah.
cartoon. As like a 30-something-year-old man, I found that and I was like,
it's a little wacky. It's a little quirky.
it's like, ooh,
Yeah.
I wonder what they were up to.
Yeah.
I love shit like that though. That's like kind of bugged out, like just creative, imaginative
Yeah.
ish.
I also like ones that are not like the traditional just samurais fighting.
Oh, okay.
This one is that what this one's like, kind of like.
No, this is
Okay.
more robot. This is robot
Right.
shit.
If you add a different element to the anime or to the
Yeah.
cartoons, it's like that's cool.
Yeah.
Mr. B, he wants to see a switch up, a
Yeah,
change up.
switch up, right?
Yeah.
I was a big anti. I was like, dude, anime is fucking lame.
Oh,
It's
anime?
corny.
Yeah.
Nah, it's rules. It's cool. Damn it.
Hey, anime
It's
kid
cool.
from high school. You were
Sorry.
Right. You were right.
Sorry,
Nah, dude,
bud.
if we made fun of you,
I should have watched Dragon Ball. God
hey,
damn it.
Yeah, we messed up. I'm not as into. I mean, I'm open to everything. So, but you're deep in. Well, don't look. At
I'm
me
deep.
like
I'm
that.
deep in. I can.
What
I
are you
can.
into?
I'm not like deep in, but like I do think it's impressive. Like
does
the
feel like
animation is so they're so
deep in,
talented.
right.
The animators, it's
And
ridiculous.
Yeah.
that's exactly why I think I love cartoons because you watch it every time you watch Looney Tunes, you know somebody drew that by hand. How and they just
I
flip
know.
Frame by frame by
right,
frame
and they're
by
flipping
frame.
paper. You know what I mean?
Yep,
They're doing it
yep.
the old school way.
They're making a flip book,
Right.
dude.
Essentially, yes.
right,
yeah.
right.
Like I started watching One Piece last
Just
year.
page on top of page on top of
Yeah,
page.
exactly.
Full pages.
Yep.
I mean,
And color, you add the color to it, you add the background, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
And
it's
you can
pretty
see too, like there's
impressive.
certain like cartoons, movies, or like Disney too. You can see that one thing that's a little bit different,
Yeah.
and you know they did that purposely because that's where the animation's gonna come
Right.
from.
That's where, like,
Yeah.
yep.
But no, I was gonna say One Piece is like still hand drawn, and it's well, I don't know about now.
And that's the one with like thousands and
Thousands
of
of episodes.
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
The pirate.
It's all hand drawn.
The pirates. I don't know. I
The
guess.
one, yeah, the ones that I'm watching because it was like the early, I think late
Oh,
'90s.
they
Oh, if you're
probably
still in like
moved.
if you're still in the early ones for sure.
Like, I'm only on like episode 150 something.
Yeah, you got a lot to go.
Years. It's gonna
Buckle
take-
up.
Yeah.
I haven't seen One Piece.
I have not watched.
I'll never watch One Piece.
That's a
It's
lot.
too long.
It's a lot. I can't even pay attention to a 2-hour movie.
Yeah, but you don't have to watch.
Yeah, you really
you
don't.
just leave it
though.
on
Yeah.
in the background.
No, that's not what I meant. Like, I'm not watching an episode every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, you just
can,
space it out.
yeah, watch one in a week and then come back. Like nothing. It's not very deep.
Yeah.
You're like
Right.
running a Iron Man of One Piece.
Yo, I convinced.
You're training.
I'm gonna try my best here. Remember, he used to live up the street from me. Used to party with him at his house. He owned a house. Anyways, his
Yeah. Where
So-
I spent a lot of
yeah,
time.
exactly. So his father.
You know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so his father, we're hanging out one day. This is recently. He's like, "Oh man, have you seen this one?"
Oh, I know who you're talking.
Yeah. So him and I are both like, so he's 60 something years old. Him and I are big into animation, big into cartoons.
He's an anime guy?
Yeah, well,
Animation, not
yeah.
anime.
Oh, animate.
Huge difference.
Animated. Anything animated.
yeah. So him and I talk cartoons all the time. But anyways, he's like, "Yeah, have you watched that new show on Netflix, One Piece?" I'm like, "Are you talking about the cartoon?"
New show. Oh, he watched the live action.
Yeah, so he watched a lot. This is the summertime, and he watched it. He goes, "Oh, it's amazing! I love it." He loves Transformers. He loves anything
Yeah.
that like genre, right?
Yep.
And I'm like, "All right, well, if you like that, there's like a cartoon for it." You know? He's like, "Really?" I'm
Loves
like, "Yeah,
QAnon.
right, yeah."
Cartoon, the QAnon cartoon.
Does he?
And so, anyways, he watched it, and he's like, "Yeah, I like it." I'm like, "Holy cow! I just turned a 60-year-old something guy onto One Piece."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Manga.
yeah, right.
Got him on the fucking
Japanese
manga.
Manga.
What I'm saying is,
Manga,
if he can do
manga.
it, Spencer, you can do it.
That's true. That's fair. It just seems daunting.
It's good though. It's
I
like
know.
a different anime. It's not. There's violence in it, but there's not. There's like
It does seem lighthearted. Yeah, and
It
kind of
is.
just like
it
fun.
is. Like
I mean,
what is it, Attack on Titan? That one is so dark.
that shit made me depressed.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you
Yeah, I
watch
don't
that
want-
one?
No.
There's like these.
Don't
they-
start there.
they live
It's
in,
really
That's
good.
what we were talking. That's what we thought Clash of the Titans was when we had that when Gary was
Yes,
here.
it was.
Yeah.
Yep,
I
exactly.
think we typed in Attack on Titan
Yes.
first or whatever.
Yep.
Yes.
Because that's what he was
I know
calling it.
people are into it, like that
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
What's it about? Like, what were you gonna say?
There's like a people. There's like the world has been like there's these giant titans
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And these people live in like a little like walled off like
Yeah.
enclosure basically, and they
have
have these
to.
huge walls to protect them from like the
Titans.
Yeah.
titans, and they're all like skinless and like they're gruesome and terrifying looking.
Titans are or the people?
The Titans are they're former people. I forget how it happens, but they're like huge humans, but they're all deformed in some way.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
some walk fast, some walk with like their head, they can barely bob. You know,
Looked like you were just doing like a weekend at Bernie's. over
Exactly.
there. From here, from
Yeah.
my vantage.
Move it like
Exactly.
Bernie. That was a song. Do you remember that song?
Yeah. I do.
Move it like Bernie.
I think we all should.
But anyways, yeah, they were like
Hey,
they
how
like
that
breached the wall, and then like the first episode or some shit, and they like it's about these kids training to
Yeah.
fight the Titans. Blah, blah, blah.
Word.
and it's wild because it's in an ancient medieval time, but
Yeah.
they have like all this. The EDM gear is insane.
Yeah, the tech they have is fire.
But you don't like question it. It's like, okay, so we're in this like medieval time. They're riding horses.
Well, you could like fly. There's
Right.
like these suits that you could like grapple from things, right? Don't they have like grappling
yeah.
suits?
Oh, that's
and
exactly
shit?
what they are. Yeah, that's what the EDM gear is, and they have those swords that come out. They're like, shing. And they,
Yeah, it's fire.
yeah, it's insane. Like there's a mix of like modern day, but also like medieval stuff. It's like how whatever it works. But
Damn, we went down the illest.
Palmer Pod,
a show about anime.
an anime podcast
Sorry.
from in 2024. In our new year, we have changed to an anime podcast.
Yep.
I was watching the X-Men cartoon yesterday.
Do you have
I
Disney
just had it
Plus?
I have Disney Plus.
Yeah, that's like what Disney Plus is good for.
I have Disney Plus.
You're not
air quotes.
stealing it from someone.
I'm not still signed in somehow, some way
Password
through like
sharing.
multiple different people
Mhm.
that I don't even talk to
Dun-dun-dun.
technically. So it's pretty sick.
Cool.
Yeah, nice. But that is like from our episode where you like picked Wolverine. You're like he bullies Cyclops, and I was like, oh, he does bully Cyclops.
doesn't
a
he?
lot. He bullies him so much.
Yeah.
I love it. But so yes,
Mon ami.
mon ami, petit. That's a Gambit. Gambit's sick in that cartoon. Like,
Yeah.
Yo, he was sick on the
didn't do him
video game.
justice in real life.
I
None of the
I
real
agree.
life Gambits were good.
I agree.
Yeah, in my opinion. So it's the new year. There's a couple things happening this new year that we're gonna touch on real quick. Let's start with. Can we start with Mayor Adams and what he had to say about 2023?
Yeah.
Maybe do we need to can up for this?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Let's just hear this. Hear me out.
This is one of my favorite clips ever.
I'll turn it up. You just let me know. When.
It's a very complicated city.
All right, I'm gonna turn it up. We're not gonna say anything because it makes it real wacky.
3, 2,
Go ahead.
1.
Mr. Mayor, we've come to the end of what was a very eventful 2023, right? So when you look at the totality of the year, if you had to describe it, and it's tough to do, in one word, what would that word be, and tell me why?
New York. This is a place where every day you wake up, you could experience everything from a plane crashing into our trade center to a person who's celebrating a new business that's open. This is a very, very complicated city, and that's why it's the greatest city on the globe.
Mr. Mayor, we've
That's why it's the greatest city on the globe. His way of speaking is so odd. It's so unique. So what he does, you're not going to want to do this if you're the mayor of New York City. You're not going to want to unprompted bring up 9/11 to a question was the question was, how was your year? Or give me one word to describe your year.
Right, and then he gives the name of the city,
And he
which
goes,
he's the
"Stop."
mayor of,
Which doesn't make any sense. That was how you described the year as New York?
just New York,
Just
baby.
New York.
New York,
If
baby.
he stopped there, it would have been stupid, but it would have been way better. And then he opened it. Oh, dude, what are you doing?
It's so strange. Like the juxtaposition of like those are like the two opposite like ends of the spectrum, like 9/11 and opening a small business.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like one was a horrible tragedy, and the other one is like someone just opened like a pet store.
Well, if you open a small business, though, it won't be as tall as the World Trade Center, and you're probably safe from any plane attacks.
You're not a target.
You're not a target.
You're not on Mohammed Atta's list.
Right.
So that's what he was
especially if you're
saying.
new and you
You're
have
not
no Yelp reviews.
Yeah,
Right,
you're not on his radar.
Right. They're not going to come for you. I mean, like, you're not prime real estate to attack.
I love how he phrased it too. It's like you could experience anything. You
Right.
could experience
Could
anything.
be anything.
Any kind of experience. What an experience that was.
Oh, I went to-
9/11.
I went to MSG to see
New
the
York,
Knicks.
baby.
New York. I love. Man.
Broadway.
Yeah, exactly.
Times Square, Rockefeller Center. No, 9/11.
Yeah, 9/11.
I was
At least
listening,
he's a truther, though, dude.
Yeah.
At least he believes it happened.
I was listening
I'll
to
give him
something else
that.
too. They brought up a great point where it's like, okay, that's the only city where both of those things can happen. So that like submits the idea that there are 9/11 cities where only 9/11s happen, and there are small business opening cities where only small business opening.
Right.
Oh,
New York
opens.
can do
But New
both.
York,
Yeah, right.
New York has both. Both can be true in New York.
Right.
Yeah.
That is a perspective. It is.
Yeah.
Agreed.
This ain't St. Louis.
Like St.
Right.
Louis is like a 9/11 city.
Yep.
And like, let's say Seattle, Washington is a business opening city.
Small
Yeah.
business.
But
Yep.
New York.
Right.
It's a true melting pot.
I was
that's
going to say Cincinnati, small business opening city.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, Cleveland.
Seattle. Where do you think Starbucks came from?
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah,
It was small at one point.
small business.
At one point.
Ooh, Space Needle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone could take out the Space Needle.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We got to do more research on which are which
Yeah, right.
Right.
for now, but I think
We could have a draft.
There's 100% a list on Reddit.
I think we need to know more
After
about
this?
the island.
Oh, the island.
The island. The island.
Which island?
the Epstein Island.
Little St. James.
So, yeah, now just I'm cutting off the New York. Hey, one word.
New York. New York, dude.
Yep, Mayor Adams. We salute you.
God bless you. And then he doubled down too. But anyways, let's get back to the island.
The island.
The
So,
true island boy,
the truest island boy out.
Jeff Ep.
Jeffrey Epstein did not kill himself.
No, he's still kicking.
He's still alive, and is prompting a release of all of his victims and associates' names in 2024. So it's 2024.
Yep.
What a better time for us Palmer brothers and Mr. B to bring this to your attention, because I'm sure you haven't seen this in the news or any other media. And I know, again, we've mentioned this before, and we're thankful that this is where you come to get your news and information.
Yeah, we're very informative here.
I think so.
I think of us as more of a news than a comedy podcast.
Yeah, this is pretty much. This is pretty much. What's his name?
Oh,
John Brokaw.
Yeah.
we have our first brain fart of the day.
ABC Nightly News.
Yeah, give me. Who are all our stars? What's his name?
Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson. I was thinking of that crazy ass dude that's like super.
Alex Jones.
Right. Yes, Alex Jones. Super right wing.
What's the name of the guy that does 60 Minutes now? The Silver Fox.
I couldn't tell you.
You want me to you're trying to get us to say
No,
George
I'm-
Clooney.
what
Richard
guys
Gere.
we think are hot?
Richard Gere.
Yeah. Who's all the silver foxes?
No, the Silver Fox before him. Anyways,
John
all right,
Palmer.
Back to
Whoa.
Epstein Island.
Hey.
Back to Epstein
Back
Island.
to Epstein Island we go, because I've definitely been there before.
So
I've never been there. Have you been there?
we'll find out early 2024.
When I was
dude.
much younger, I went.
Yeah, you did.
I was much younger.
Yeah, you did. And
I was on this
you know what?
plane.
We shouldn't laugh.
Yeah, it was weird. I went a couple years ago, and they were like, "So how old are you?" And I was like, "I'm this age." And I'm like, I was trying to go on the ride. I'm like, "Where's like the measuring tape
Yeah.
thing?" And they're like,
It's
"Nope,
more of an age
you're
measurement.
36 years old. You can't come on." I'm like,
Yeah. They don't do it by height on
It's
Little
not a height,
St.
it's not
James.
a height thing. Did you sit next to Travolta on the plane? Or
No, I
were
was
you
with
next to-
Clinton.
You were with Bill.
Bill and Hillary, right
Bill and
right
Hillary,
between them.
right in the middle, like a Clinton sandwich.
Yeah. They drank my blood a little bit.
I went with RFK Jr.
Is that rye bread, the Clinton sandwich, or what does that come on typically?
A Clinton sandwich. Yeah. Oh, I see. No,
You go
it's
to the store, you order
pumpernickel.
You
Yeah.
order pumpernickel.
I was getting pumped or nickeled. Pumped or nickeled.
nickel and dime here, but I'm pumped. I'm pumped. I'm so
Nickel and
pumped.
dime, they were doing some crime.
Yeah, they were.
So the island is a mythical
Keep talking
place.
about the island. Why are we so
Because that's where they were taking them. The
Yeah, it's true.
victims were all on the island. The associates also on the island.
Yeah.
Is it funny? It's not. This is a tragedy of massive proportion. It's an old American tale, as old as time, and bad things happened over.
Beauty and the Beast.
That was where I was going in my head.
It sounded like you were
Sometimes
saying.
I'm singing Beauty and the Beast in my
Tale as
head.
old as time.
It was a Beauty and the Beast, dude.
Jeffrey and the Island.
Jeffrey and
Ghislaine.
Ghislaine.
Yeah, it's Ghislaine or Ghislaine or some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that was one of the street names on the island.
What?
Ghislaine.
Ghislaine. You never want to be caught walking down Ghislaine at
I
night.
don't think
Is it
so.
Jizz Lane or Jizz Boulevard? I don't know.
Yeah, Jizz Boulevard.
Yeah, it's Avenue.
Yeah. So, anyways, all the names of all their like co-conspirators and people, their associates, are supposed to be released. I saw something that said also there's 3 names.
3 names.
You know about this?
I do.
There's 3 names that have been redacted and will be continue to be sealed off. So,
And this is all alleged.
yeah, this is all alleged. Listen.
You like how scared I am? I just
What are you worried about?
alleged.
What are you worried about?
Nothing. Yeah,
We're
no
not
one's listening to this.
No, gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the
So
FBI.
yeah, so there's been people taking bets on who they think the sealed off names
How
are
would
going to
you
be.
find out?
I don't know. I don't know.
find
Oh
out?
no. Sorry, people taking bets on like parlays about what names will be released. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's like odds on what names are on there.
Well, there's certain people too that have been like so closely connected, like in the conspiracy side of it, that if they don't show up on there,
People are just going to assume it's them.
you can kind of deduce.
Exactly.
Who it might
it's going to be like a guess who.
Yeah, like
Jeffrey
that game?
Epstein. Yeah, exactly.
Where you're playing it, and you're like, do they have glasses?
Is he a former president?
They're bald. Oh, they're bald. David.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Larry.
Is he a
Oh, it's not
billionaire?
Larry David. All right.
Yeah.
The,
No, I think David was the bald guy. I don't know.
who's David?
The guy from
guess
Guess Who?
Guess who?
Oh, you're going off.
I'm
those-
trying to remember those names. There's a lady with the beret.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there
she
is.
was
Marie or
French.
Maria, maybe? No.
She might have been.
Alfred was my guy. Do you remember Alfred?
He was an older gentleman.
No, he was a ginger.
Ooh.
Alfred was the ginger.
Alfred was a ginge. Pull up Alfred from Guess Who, please.
Yeah.
Can we get that on screen?
Can we see the
Guess Who roster?
roster?
That we could do a draft of who we want to fuck.
The Guess Who squad.
This is after hours animation.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You say
Guess
like
Who
animation,
roster.
so
Yeah.
here we go. Yeah.
Someone did tier him. Hell yeah. See, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. This isn't.
Here it is.
Yes.
Here
That,
it
that, that's the one I grew up
Zoom
with.
it up. You zoom it a little.
I can visit. We can visit the site.
See? Yes.
Horny.
Yes.
The first word I saw was horny.
Alfred is
Get rid of that.
upper
We
left.
value your privacy. Get rid of that whole thing if you could. Because guess what? We don't value your
Oh, for
privacy.
fuck's sake.
All right.
Yeah, come on. All right, let me see.
There he
I
is.
gotta, like,
He's up. He's upper
guy?
left.
Oh, this guy, Alfred.
Alfred with the long hair, dude. He looks like a criminal, bro.
He looks like a guy's rolling up on
looks
some
like- oh.
beat down motorcycle.
Oh yeah.
He's
It's
definitely-
me, Alfred.
I love Alfred and Fran. I like the gingers in this game.
Fran in the middle there. What is that? Franz. Oh, I gotta put my glasses.
I'm
on
gonna
to
I'm
see
gonna enter
this.
myself into the DLC right now.
Has everyone
David was
played
not
this
bald.
game?
David was
David
not
was
bald.
David is Amish.
Yep.
Davis look. His,
Eric is a like.
he's got an Alaskan whaler, David.
Yo, you called it
Who's
Maria.
Maria, bro.
Who's Maria?
I knew it.
Oh, Maria's kind of cute.
Claire.
Yeah, Claire looks like Miss Peacock from the Clue movie.
Look at Max, dude, with that nose.
Yeah,
He has a huge honker.
Yep.
What do you think Peter does for fun?
Peter.
Look at
I
that.
don't know, dude. He
Yeah,
looks,
that
he looks
guy.
like what's his name? I
Yeah.
get no respect.
Yeah.
yeah.
Rodney
He
Dangerfield.
looks like Rodney Dangerfield. My favorite is right above him, Eric, who is in like BDSM and like leather kink stuff. Apparently, with that
Yo, that's
with that
hila-
hat.
That's hilarious because I always
That
thought
is
growing
chaos.
up
He was a
he would-
police
Yeah, he was a
officer.
police
Oh
officer.
no! He is into like he is going to this, like sex dungeons.
These
for
are the
sure.
wildest people. Look at that guy who looks like an egg. Bill.
Bill.
Look at Bill, dude. He looks
Small
like
brain.
Humpty Dumpty.
Bill's got a
He
small
He
brain.
looks like he needs to have some lederhosen on or something. Yeah,
He's probably he's drinking in the beer garden.
It's so funny.
He
They, like,
kind of looks like Shane Gillis.
a little bit. A little,
Wow!
a little Gillis
Don't
to
let
him.
Shane hear you say that.
Oh,
Sorry, Shane.
Egon, and also Egon's on here, bottom right.
Bottom right, Tom.
Yep.
Yeah, looks like a pedophile. That guy, no question.
Egon's on pedophile.
No, but Tom. I mean, Tom from Guess Who. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't know these. Ranking every Guess Who character from least to most horny.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what this is?
This
Or
is.
no?
Yep.
Yeah. It's been on screen
Oh, Tom is the most horny then.
No, Eric.
What do you mean?
Eric, the like.
Oh my God.
Oh, they're doing it down low. All right, let's save this.
Can you go to see who one
Actually,
is?
I
Please
don't
go to
know.
one and make
Yeah.
sure
Yeah,
it
who's
better
number
be
one?
Eric.
We're not gonna.
If it's
act
not
like
Eric,
we
I'll
do.
fucking flip
No,
out.
but I do need to see.
Oh
it.
my
Bill!
Yo, shout out Shane
Billy
Gillis.
Billy William.
Here's one.
Read this. Read this. Just read it. Do a dramatic reading.
No. Yeah, sure. Who, me?
Yeah.
Billy William. There is one Guess Who character that is the horniest in town. He stands out from the crowd thanks to the sheer sexual lust he exudes in his headshot. That man is Bill. Look at the rosy cheeks, the demonic look in his eye. Bill is horny.
Look at his eyes, though. Yeah, they are.
This wasn't even a fair contest. Bill will always
damn.
Bill
Oh,
wa-
God.
was always going to come in first place, both literally and metaphorically. And I'm out.
All right, go up. Go
Yeah.
up. Keep scrolling up a little bit. Susan? Where's Eric at?
Yo, look at Susan has nice voluptuous lips. Eric's not even. If
Yo,
Eric's
Paul
not top
gets
five,
down.
you're bugging, dude.
Yo,
No,
I hate this list. This list is
Maria-
trash, bro.
Maria
I
looks-
make a better list than this.
There's Egon, Sam,
We need to make our own list.
Peter.
Peter's a definite sex.
and gets
man.
down.
Charles, look at
that
that
mustache. You got to be top 10 with that mustache.
Who wants a mustache ride? I do.
you know
I
Charlie.
do.
I want one.
I want fun.
This is nuts.
Who are you? You're
There he
looking for
is.
Thank
Eric?
you. Look at that guy.
Eric, the sailor
Top
hat
four-
is confusing.
Top
Not a
four-
sailor hat.
You're confused.
Top
Me?
14.
No, they are.
Oh, there.
Oh, it is a
on
sailor's
the
hat.
type
Good
of hat
call.
that
It's
is.
got a. You guys probably can't see. It's an anchor on his hat.
It's okay.
Yeah, because he's a power bottom and he's anchored in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Alfred.
Alfred's up there in the top 15. All right, let's.
Yeah, we're good on
Shall
this.
we? So 2024.
Those people are all on the Epstein list for sure.
Yeah, so that's why we pull those up. Obviously,
Yeah.
is because they will be on the
Yep.
the docket.
Yeah, yeah.
What do
Yep.
they
And they're
call
they're
that?
gonna dox
An
them.
unsealed
They are gonna dox.
document.
We're gonna finally learn their first, middle, and last names. We've only known their first name.
Oh, of the Guess
Yeah.
Who people.
We've
Yeah.
known their first names for like 30 years.
Eric Adelstein, I
Yeah.
think, is one of their names.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, Billy Bill William Horny Man.
Why?
Yeah.
Why you believe in Adelstein?
Oh,
Oh,
just-
you don't want to. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't want to dox them before the
Right.
official documents come
Yeah,
out.
that's
is
good-
what
that's a good
is
call.
what I'm saying. That's where I'm about.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, those are some big things. Ending 2023 with Mayor Adams, ascending into 2024 with some information that I think a lot of people are interested in knowing what the hell happened and who was involved
Yep.
with Jeffrey Epstein.
What's the deal?
What's the deal with Epstein? Oh no!
No, don't do
Well,
that.
what is the deal with it? It's not
Yeah,
nice.
like what's going
Not
on? Why
nice.
are all
You're
these
right.
people
It's
so
not
into
nice.
it in these
it's a fair
positions of
question.
power? It's a
not
very
nice.
odd. It's probably what is it? The blood keeps them young. What is it?
Adrenochrome?
The adrenochrome.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The Fountain of Youth, if you will.
Yeah, the adrenochrome, aka the Fountain of Youth.
All right, can we do what we promised the listeners?
Yeah, we have to.
So
Can we do it?
let's
I
do
wanna
what
do
we
it.
promised.
One time for
let's
the
do it.
listeners.
I like to keep my word.
One time for the one time.
I think we have to just preface it with, you have to, if you're of a certain age, close your eyes and just remember where you were when you watched this the first time.
Ghostbusters 1984. It's
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Do it.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. Yeah.
I was
There's definitely something strange.
late 80s.
Oof.
I was I'll start. I was late 80s.
Please do.
I had a VHS tapes. I had a mahogany bookshelf filled of books, as well as VHS tapes with the little sleeve.
Chunky tapes. Those are some chunky boys.
Those fat tapes.
I love them.
You had fat stacks of VHS.
Yeah.
Chunky boys.
Pop that into the VHS player, and
They called it VCR.
yeah. What? I said the VHS player.
VHS.
Yeah.
And you worked at Blockbuster.
We're gonna
It's
go
been a long time since I synced
I
one.
shouldn't have left you. Is that a dope beat to step to?
That's true.
I'm
Thank
sorry.
you,
I shouldn't know
Rakim.
why.
Is that Rakim? It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I remember just seeing, that New York library, and I knew I was safe. As the movie starts.
Yeah,
I'd pop
true.
it in. I'd get
Oh, yeah.
comfortable on the couch that I still have. It's a maroon corduroy couch that I'm pretty sure I was conceived on.
Terrific.
That's now made its way to my apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's a very nostalgic movie for
The
me.
origin story into Ghostbusters.
Yeah, there was some busting.
Ghostbusters.
Ghost busting.
No, they made it. They weren't ghosts. They were alive, and now I am them.
Yeah, so we all watched the movie Ghostbusters. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
And initial thoughts?
I loved it.
Yeah.
I will always love it. It was great. The characters are great.
Yeah.
The plot is stupid but great.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. You're not going in there for a plot-heavy film. You know what I mean? There's ghosts and they need busting. And
It's
who's
not
who's going to
Memento.
do it? It's going
Who?
to be Bill Murray. It's going to be Dan Aykroyd. It's going to be Egon.
Yeah. Harold Ramis.
Harold Ramis is
Winston.
Egon. Yep. And yeah,
Winston
Winston
Zeddemore.
Zeddemore.
Yeah.
Can't think of his name.
Ernie
Hudson.
Ernie Hudson.
Got it.
Yeah. No, great film.
Yeah.
All right, so where were
Yeah,
you?
I
Tell
thought it
us
was
where
great.
you were at.
I
That's
thought
what
it
I
was
thought we
great.
were gonna do. That's why
Yeah.
I started telling.
I'll start us off.
I painted a picture.
He painted a
Painting
picture.
a picture.
So I'll start us off since I'm not the brother. I thought it was great.
No, you're the brother.
Well, from another mother.
That's true.
But I agree with what whoever said. I think it was just Spencer. You go from they're scientists to they're like kind of down on their luck. They go out and get this huge mortgage. I don't know if you guys heard the interest rate was like
You're never going to forget this, Ray. Or never going to regret this, Ray.
19%.
Most people have 3 mortgages nowadays.
Yeah, and then
Yep.
they just buy this old broken down firehouse, and they're like, everything's wrong with it. And then like cut to they get arrested. The motorcade happens. They're heroes. It's like such a simple 1980s, but we loved it storyline that we just believed. Like, that would happen. That's a real thing,
Yeah.
It was just crazy. And
Hero story.
right, a hero story, and it's rated PG.
Yes. So
Wild.
1980s PG movie is basically like NC-17 today.
Absolutely wild.
Worse than an R-rated movie.
Yeah.
Sigourney Weaver, when she's in that that trance, and she's
Yeah,
like,
she's in my notes. That's in my notes.
I want you inside me. It's
Yep.
like, what?
She's like, well, I think you got a couple people in there already.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So Ghostbusters for me, I will say it was one of the I was very scared. I was scared of a lot of things as a kid, and I
Sesame Street.
brought this up in the previous episode where
I was born in 1990.
I was born in
When did
1990.
you see this for the first time?
I don't know exactly, but I was like a teenager probably.
Oh,
Tried to-
really?
yeah, when I tried to watch it when I was
Interesting.
younger, I got scared of the first scene where they
Yeah,
go
oh,
to
yeah.
the library and there's like the ghost down there, and she's not scary at first or whatever.
You don't see her at first.
She's just in the library and she's like, you
Yeah.
don't see her at first. No, but I got scared
With the
'cause-
thought of the ghost.
No, because the
Oh.
woman goes downstairs and she gets scared.
Right, yeah.
By the ghost.
You didn't make it past
So I
that.
saw that and I was like, no.
Oh, wow.
She's scared.
Gotcha.
I'm definitely gonna be scared at
She's
one
an
point.
adult woman.
She's
Yeah.
a woman for crying out loud.
A librarian.
Exactly.
Women are typically not as scared as men.
Yeah.
Even just the woman being scared, it is we'll get into
The music,
it.
I think the music too hyped that scene up. You know, I mean, the music in the background. Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's a great soundtrack, honestly.
yeah.
It is very good, like top to bottom. All right, so that's where you were. See, I put you on at like a young age, but I didn't realize that you didn't like get into it until you got older.
No, there was no putting on. I did not get put on by you for this.
Well, I thought I probably put it on.
I came to it later in life, and glad I did. Glad I was able to not be scared by Ghostbusters, which is not a scary movie at all.
No, but I was scared of it too. I'll be straight up. I was scared when I was first a kid. Like I probably watched it when the year you were born. I would say I definitely didn't watch it in '84 because I was just born.
I was
did
not alive.
know how to work a VCR at that point.
Yeah.
I was too young. So I watched it a little bit later on. But I say we get into it. So a couple things. Ivan Reitman was the director.
Yep.
And the screenplay was actually everyone but Bill Murray. Well,
Yeah.
not everyone, but it was Harold Ramis,
Danny Aykroyd.
Ivan Reitman, and Rick Moranis was in on it. So
Oh,
it was
nice.
those four that wrote the screenplay.
A lot of Moranis. Moranis
Yeah.
is seeping through every frame. There's some
Yeah.
Moranis
He is
dripping
so
out of
good.
it.
He is so good.
Any movie with Rick Moranis is going to be a W for me, pretty much, no matter what.
Yeah.
I love Moranis.
And he's goated too because he had all those movies
Yeah.
in the 80s and 90s, and then he was just like, all right, I'm done with this part of my life for now. I'm
Go
going
be like a family man.
to raise my
Hey, he
family.
became a dad. Which
Yep.
dads, take
Cool.
note.
Yeah.
Maybe stop acting so much.
Stop acting so much and
Do a couple Honey, I Shrunk the
care of your
Kids.
family.
Yeah.
Keep getting them checks.
yeah,
and
for real.
Yeah,
Call it a day.
Have some royalties.
Yeah, you don't have to keep grinding.
No, dude, do whatever it makes you happy, man. And being a family man, I respect the hell out of that. So we're gonna go through though from the beginning, kind of just recap what our experience was watching this. I probably as a kid, and I think you as a teenager, probably it's similar.
Yeah.
Watched this movie 20, 30 times, easy.
Yep.
Maybe more. It was just one of those ones that you would pop on, and this is pre-cell phone, so like when I put a movie on, I'm watching that
Yep.
movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't watch it as much. Like I said, I think the last time I watched it beginning to end, though, I was a kid. But it definitely was one where if it was on TV, like a TV movie, oh yeah,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you catch
catch
it
it,
on, you're
yeah.
going to finish it.
I'll catch a little bit of it wherever it is.
First scene?
First scene, library, right?
Very
Yep.
sick.
Great. And then it goes to them. It goes to Peter Venkman, our fearless hero.
Yep. And they're so young. They're so young. in the
Yeah.
movie. I mean, they just look like
Everyone's hairline though is heinous.
Egon's.
Everyone's hair.
Bad airlines?
Bill Murray.
Egon's hair though. That is a loaf of fucking
Yes.
pumpernickel. on his-
Aykroyd's got a loaf. Egon's got a loaf.
Yeah.
Epic loaves.
Zedmore. Ernie,
Yeah.
Not so much.
Yeah.
Moranis actually had a loaf.
So they're at
too.
some.
yeah, true.
No, where are they? They're at school. They're at some university.
Yeah, and like
And Peter Venkman is running some like torture experiment, basically, where he's
you should not be able to do it at college.
it's just like not a thing. It's like he would hold up a card, and there would be a shape on the card, and there were two what are they called?
Students.
Participants in the study.
getting paid.
One's Jennifer Runyon. I think is how you say it. She's of 80s.
Yeah, one is like a smoking hot blonde.
Yeah,
chick.
one's a hot babe and one's like a dweeb.
Yeah, like a stoner, like burnout dude.
And the dweeb, every time he gets it wrong, he gets shocked, and he gets like you have to guess the shape that's on the card.
Three wiggly lines.
Yeah, I don't know, a few squiggly. He's like, I'm sorry, this is just not your day.
And that's the one that was right.
And that's the one that was right.
Yeah.
But every time the babe guesses a shape, it's always wrong, but he always tells her that it's right. So he doesn't have to shock her.
Little flirting.
Yes.
He's winking at her the whole
yes,
time, dude.
He's going like,
If we had that time machine, we can go back and teach him the word rizzing.
yeah, he was rizzing, but like,
In a
it was also a student.
Yeah, exactly.
college.
Presumably a student
Yeah.
at the
They were-
college,
yep, yes.
and they were like tenured, or not tenured, but they were professors that
He's
were.
a doctor.
They're
Was it
doctors.
tough?
Yeah, they're doctors.
He's a
He's
fucking
a full-on doctor.
yeah. So, definitely sketchy, but funny,
Yeah.
hilarious.
Hilarious.
That's how we meet Peter Venkman.
What's his name? Dan Aykroyd, aka Ray Stantz, comes in and he's like, "Yo, this is it. We got something. We gotta go." So
Yep.
they head over to the library.
They do head over to the library. They meet the ghost lady.
So they go downstairs, right?
they
And
go
like,
downstairs.
turn the corner. There's slime everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything's up,
Yep.
and
He collects it in the sample cup.
Egon, your mucus.
that shit is the mucus, dude. I
Gross.
remember that from being a kid, being like, gross. bro.
Ectoplasmic residue.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Gross.
Yeah,
it's
it's nasty.
slimy.
Like, why would ghosts leave that behind?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
I
Just-
used to look for it as a kid. Like, where is there any ectoplasmic residue around
Right.
here?
Under the
Never.
toilet.
yeah, the main ghost in the movie, his name is Slimer.
Yeah, Slimer.
Right.
Everything is slime.
Yeah.
And he never even says his name, dude. They just
No.
name him that.
They
It's
name him
like-
Slimer.
Yep.
He does say he slimed me.
Yeah.
He
He's,
slimed
yeah,
me.
Bill Murray's on the ground. And he's like, he's slimy.
He slimed me. I
I
feel
think they call him. They definitely. I mean, obviously call him Slimer later on.
someone probably dubbed him Slimer. Yeah.
Yeah, because he is the Slimer.
Feels so funky.
Yeah, that's what he
It's
says
about-
when he's on the ground, dude.
He's all
Once he
covered
gets
in slime.
slimed.
Yeah.
So there's all slime all over, and this is right after we kind of skipped over it, but when they're at the library, the librarian and the actual librarian,
Yeah, yeah.
when she's going to put stuff
Oh,
away,
God.
all the freaking what are those cards called?
Index. Yeah, I don't know. Dewey
Oh.
The
Decimal
Dewey
System.
Decimal System cards, dude.
Yeah.
It was just how they used to run
Yep.
the library
Yeah.
before computers.
They all fly out of the
all
shelves.
the drawers are being
All the
flown
drawers.
open.
Books are going back and forth.
Yep.
The sick CGI at that.
Very,
that
very
time.
good CGI.
Yeah,
The
some of
whole
the
movie
best
has
ever.
good CGI.
Some of the
There'll
best.
be no talk of the poor CGI.
Yeah.
No,
And
I'm just
I also think, well, never mind. We'll talk about it after. Never mind. Keep
Yeah,
going.
don't get ahead of yourself.
I know, I'm getting ahead of
You're a
myself.
little ahead of yourself
I am.
here. We're just going.
I'm excited.
We're very chronological, baby. We're very chronological here.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
You don't give a fuck.
No, I do care. I'm pulling up my notes.
You better pull those notes up. So they go. So they go in and
She's laying down.
they're down in the base. Who's laying down?
No, the librarian's laying down on the table, and
Oh.
when they're like interviewing her, it's like, do you have any family members with history of like mental illness? I was like,
Yeah.
Schizophrenia or whatever.
my whatever thought he was Saint Jerome.
Right.
I'd call that a big yes.
Yeah.
And then and then he goes, "Are you menstruating?"
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
guy's like,
What does that got to do with it? Back off, man.
"I'm a doctor."
I'm a scientist.
Who's saying that? Bill Murray.
Bill Murray,
Yeah. One of the
that
weird.
got to
They
do
asked
with
about alcohol and like drug abuse.
Yep.
Didn't they?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah, they do.
definitely. As
Substance abuse, history of substance abuse,
Yep.
absolutely.
But yeah, they go down. That woman
She was in a lot of movies.
was she? She was
Yeah.
a bad actress in that movie. She was bad.
Whoa.
Yeah,
You hating
whoa.
on her?
I'm hating. She was bad, dude. So like, she's just like looking all nervous and shit.
She wasn't. She just saw a ghost.
It was before she saw it go. She was nervous.
Oh, maybe.
You know what? People have anxiety.
Exactly, dude.
It was
Why you-
84, dude. She was doing really well. But they're down there now. All right, they interview the woman. They're
Yep.
down in the basement. They turn the corner after they get the ectoplasmic residue, the mucus. They put it
Mucus.
in Egon's thing. Egon's got his little.
I love that thing.
He's such a nerd.
That little toy.
Yeah.
It's like
Yep.
a radiation reader, but for ghosts, essentially.
It's the same thing they put on Mother God's
That's
foot.
what I was just thinking.
Yes. Yeah. The electrical impulses. Yeah.
That's how you
Exactly.
tell. That's how
Yeah.
you could tell. So they turn the corner, and there's this like majestic ass ghost just floating there.
Mm-hmm. Very
librarian.
ethereal.
Purple. Purple was a common theme in the movie.
Yes.
Yep.
A lot of purple.
A lot of good, just a lot of good visuals, a lot of good sounds happening. And then she's like, shh.
Yeah.
Or she doesn't say anything.
She doesn't say anything. Bill Murray approaches her.
They
Yeah.
make
They
Bill
make
Murray do
Bill
it.
Murray go.
They bully Bill Murray into doing it.
Yeah.
'cause
He's like
kinda
mad. I don't understand in that scene. Why was he so mad at them that they didn't have a plan?
So
You know what I mean?
I think he's also just like skeptical
Yeah.
the whole time.
So he's
like,
supposed to be the
Ray
the
and
Dan-
Egon are driving it.
Yeah.
He's
Yes.
just kind of along for the ride.
He's a
he's
Dana
just kind of cynical and sarcastic.
He's a Dana Scully trying to figure out, is this real? Is it not
Yes,
real? I
'cause
don't
they're
really
like-
believe. Okay.
The book stack.
Yeah, he's like, oh, a man-made book stack.
Yeah, he's
Did
like, you're
happen?"
right. No
Oh.
humans could stack books this way.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
you know what I mean?
Right.
But Ray and Egon are like, no, this is real. There's definitely a ghost. And then they turn the corner. Boom,
Boom,
ghost.
there's a ghost.
But they make him go talk to him. He goes, "Where are you from originally?" And she shushes him.
Yep.
And then the plan that Ray Stantz comes up with is just to go approach and go get her.
Yeah,
and
right.
And
right.
that's when the ghost
Classic
like
doctor move.
goes into like evil ghost form.
Yep.
You know?
And they book it out of there. So they don't
Yep.
even get that damn ghost.
No, they don't. That ghost is probably still in there today.
To this day.
To this
That
very
is the
day.
lore. That is the lore in the New York Public Library. So basically, then that's when they get kicked out of college. Is right after they come back from.
Right after they come back from the library.
Well, they don't
And
get
then
they don't get kicked out of college. They're professors.
Right. Well, they get kicked out of the
Yeah.
the university.
Yes.
And one of the funniest lines is they're on the. I think they're just standing outside.
Yeah, they're sitting outside drinking.
Yeah, drinking from
Who's on the-
a flask.
Got a pint, dude.
From a flask.
Passing a pint
Yes.
back and forth.
That's what. Yes.
And Ray goes, he's like describing what's about to happen. He's like, I've worked in the private sector.
Oh yeah.
They expect
They
results.
expect results.
Yeah. Right. Right.
I've worked in the private sector. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Right.
over here just dicking off at the
Yeah.
college who's
Yeah.
trying to have sex with all the
He's
students.
trying to bang his students.
That's his
Dr.
move.
Venkman's only been like went to college and worked in the college and
Yeah.
He's
he's
a
never
big
left college.
academic,
Right.
dude.
He's never
Yeah.
left
They
college.
really portray him as such an academic.
Yeah.
too.
Oh yeah. Dude. The fact that he's a doctor and professor makes no sense. But it's
Well,
hilarious. Who gives a shit?
those guys are out there. You know what I mean? Like those guys like that are definitely out. Whoa.
Whoa.
Got him.
Toss up trick.
Got him.
Hold on.
So do they go right from so they devise a plan
Yep.
to open up a ghost busting business?
Right, but we don't. That was one of the things that I wrote down. They have like all this plan, and you're starting the plan. It happens, but we don't know like how it happens. It just happens, and we're like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, yep.
Right. They
so
kind
they
of
go right from that to the bank to get a mortgage, all dressed up in suits and ties.
Yeah.
Yeah. They kind of say like, we have we have this technology we've been working on,
Yep.
and the technology is crazy that they have to bust ghosts. They essentially have like nuclear reactors on their backs that shoot
Exactly.
laser beams to
Yep.
catch them, and like a ghost containment
The
system.
trap. I kind of
Now,
forgot
where
about
do
the
they
trap.
even have that?
The trap that
They're bringing it down.
Oh,
they're
the
like,
traps.
yeah, the
Yeah.
trap.
Those were sick.
looks like a
Yeah.
toaster oven.
Right, exactly. You step on it and you bring them down in there.
Did anyone have that as a toy? Because I wanted that as.
No.
I know we didn't.
I had
We
a
didn't
friend
have
that-
one.
We
I
had
had a friend that did.
we had proton packs though. We had proton
We
packs.
did have-
They like
We had the
shot
Ghostbusters
like
2 proton packs though.
Oh,
It was
okay.
those. It wasn't the one. They're different. They're more tube-like.
yeah.
Yeah.
We had something that shot like foam bullets. I know that.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Why your friend had a
The
trap?
Yeah, I remember it opened up. You stepped on it, it opened up.
That's sick.
That's
Yeah.
all I wanted was one of them. I went to a friend's house. They had. I go, how the fuck do I not have this? And it was like $40, yo, or some shit. And now I look back, it's like, yo,
Couldn't shell that out.
$40?
Couldn't shell it out.
Yeah, but where
In
do
the
you
80s, though.
Yeah, where do you draw the line? Though there are so many toys. You know what I mean?
Dude, you don't draw the line. You just buy your kids
just keep
toy
going.
after
Whatever they
toy
want,
after
whatever
toy
they
after
want.
Toy. That's what you need to do.
You're right.
the shit
Okay,
out of 'em.
that is one way to do
Too
it.
loud in here?
No, you sound excellent.
This is how. Yeah, I have a very nice.
Sound
speaker.
great.
So yeah, they come out of the bank, and they're just they're just like, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Got the firehouse.
19% interest rate on their mortgage.
He's like, everyone has 3 mortgages on their house nowadays. Sorry, you're good.
Yeah, and
Go
all
ahead.
those
Talk about-
cost like $25,000.
Talk about the firehouse. Go ahead.
The firehouse. Mom
Oh,
made me a version of that.
I think I remember that.
So she made me a cardboard box one.
Oh, that's cool.
Because nobody's got $40 apparently. That shit was probably like a hundo. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, the whole playset total is probably $100.
was a lot. Yeah, it was a lot. But so she built me a cardboard box one. I remember playing with it, and it was kind of sick.
Kind of sick.
Like I loved it. But I did eventually get the one where you could put the slime through the ceiling of the.
Oh,
Yeah, pull up that toy, dude. That toy was so fire. But then they never gave me the slime because I was like 5. I was a smart little fucker. I was like, yo, where's the slime? And I knew that they kept it from me. They would not let me have it.
Yeah.
Because I would have made a mess.
yeah, for sure.
And it was like kind of messed up, but like, dude, you want that if you're playing with that.
Yeah, this is cool.
Let me see it.
Very cool.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah,
it's got
it had
the
the
pole.
containment thing. Has like the little exposed brick on the outside. I feel like a realtor right now.
Yeah, this thing's $300 on eBay.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No, I wonder. It was
See,
expensive.
if
back
Pam
in the
spent
day.
if Pam spent the $40 in 1990 whatever.
Living fat and happy right now.
Yep.
Should be making a huge profit.
She would be, but hindsight's 2020.
It's like Muhammad,
Profit.
the prophet. So yeah, that toy was sick. But yo, when they go in there, the cobwebs are like all over like that place is banged up.
Yep.
All banged up. And
I
Egon
think
is
this
like
building should be condemned.
yeah, Egon is like a
what
total
Egon says.
yeah, total negative Nancy about it as he should be.
Yeah,
About everything.
He's pointing out all the flaws because it's a horrible building, and then of course Ray's dumbass.
Well, I think it's Ray's money they were.
It is, but
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, check out this pole."
Yeah, and he slides on the
that's
pole.
that's what sells him on
Yep.
on the place is that there's a fireman pole.
Yep. Does this pole work? And he just
Let's see if it works.
Yeah.
It's like it's a pole.
And he just-
what do you mean work?
What kind of technology do you need?
like, is it gonna fall
Is it
off?
gonna stand?
Yeah, right.
Is it gonna stand there?
and you're gonna just try it,
And he just
not
tries it.
knowing if it's. I mean, you just have to shake the pole.
Yeah, just give it a go. You shake your pole. You
He's
know.
such a dumbass.
the old pole shake.
Yeah. Is
and
it hard? Is it not? You know. Is it gonna?
Yeah, is it sturdy?
Yeah, right.
Can somebody ride from the top to
Is
the
it ready
bottom?
to go?
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So he slides down the pole and then sold. They
Boom.
bought it.
Bang.
Sold.
That's the selling point. So from there, they cut to Sigourney Weaver
Yep.
bringing in her groceries.
Yep.
Sigourney's looking kind of good.
No, she's hot.
She's hot.
She's
in
hot in this movie and in Alien. She's really hot. She's hot.
But here's the thing. Small mouth alert. Her mouth is very small.
Her muffler?
Her mouth.
Oh.
He said mouth alert.
It's all small muffler. Like that's like a I'm just talking about a part
Yo,
of
that's
her
only
body.
that is something
Her
only
muffler.
Zach would like clue into, like the size of her mouth.
It was
Small
just so small. Dude.
Mouth.
I see. I did not find her attractive in this movie.
I watched it twice.
Dana Barrett is a babe.
Dana
And I'll-
Barrett.
Unpopular opinion. I did not find her attractive back then or now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
She is, well, whatever. Let's not get into the
Yeah.
weeds here, but
She's
But
going
her-
inside.
Her apartment. That's when I was like in the beginning. Close your eyes. Like 1980 called. Everything was pink.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
The kitchen scene. Like I remember being in that kitchen in like
Someone's
Oh,
house.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
right.
That scene scared me too. When I like
Oh the
the eggs
Yeah.
popping. I think I saw that too when I was younger in some like context. But the eggs cooking on the counter scared the shit out of me.
and then she like when she opened the refrigerator. That was that was scary.
Yeah.
You know, like that was nicely done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zulu. Yeah.
Zulu. It's
just
not,
Zool.
This is an
Cool. You're right. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
I was doing notes and like I wrote down Zool and it changed it to Zulu.
Yeah.
Zulin.
Yeah.
Zulu.
Zulin and Zulin at
Yep.
that point. But yo, don't skip over the introduction of our Canadian king.
Yo.
Rick
Oh,
Rick
how
Moranis,
did we miss
on
that?
the way into the apartment, she
Oh.
runs into
She's carrying her
what's
groceries.
his character's name?
Lewis Tully.
Tully. Yep.
Lewis Tully. Okay.
And she's walking by his door, and he
got-
must be just looking through the peephole.
He's got an
because he
Looking
comes
out
out
the window.
immediately.
Window to see her park,
Yep.
Yep.
and then people.
He's got the ill leisure suit on.
He has such a fire tracksuit on.
Oh, it's velour.
Leisure
Oh.
suit Larry.
And
Love
you know
that.
what I love about Rick Moranis is that like he's clearly supposed to be the annoying neighbor, but because it's Rick Moranis, he's still like lovable. You
The
know what I
most
mean?
lovable.
Like he's
Oh, yeah.
still like I don't know. A lot that character could easily be played by like someone who's just grating, but he's not. He's just the man. I don't know what it is about Rick Moranis, dude. Yes.
I mean, what is it? Look at his face. Yeah,
You
dude,
want?
I'm
wanna
gooning.
come
I'm
over?
gooning. I'm gooning.
Yeah, yeah, you look gooning right there.
that's a goon shot.
Okay, I'm gonna have a shower.
Yeah. Okay,
You know-
I'll give you a call
you
later.
always have a nutritious, low-calorie food on hand here. And she's like, "Yes, I know, Lewis." Like she, I don't know. I
Right,
forget what he
right.
does. He like asks her to come over and
Yeah,
like watch
mineral water.
mineral water, low sodium mineral water.
Such a nerd.
Yeah,
Oh, he's amazing though. Like,
He's the
Yes.
man.
that's
He's
a
the
nice
man.
intro to him.
I think she invites him. Does he? Does
he
he invite
invite-
her?
He
Yep,
invites
to
her
the party.
To the party.
The party.
Thursday night.
Yeah, the
Which
party.
that party, we'll get to that party.
Love the party scene.
It's so good.
Great
man.
party.
Oh my god.
Such a good party.
And she obviously blows him off and like, okay, and then just like closes the door in his face.
Yeah,
Boom.
exactly.
That's when we're introduced to her beautiful apartment.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Also, it's funny. He was like, "You shouldn't leave your TV on so loud."
That's why I turned mine up real loud too.
So his solution was, well, first he tried to climb out on the ledge.
Right,
But he
right.
says,
Well, and he also
couldn't
says that
fit.
the
Break into her
get
apartment
into the
to
apartment.
turn her TV down.
because the nosy
He's a good
neighbors
guy.
complained.
Yes,
So
exactly.
he's trying to be the nice guy in doing this.
He's the fucking worst, but he's the best.
Right,
He turns
exactly.
his up.
And so he
to-
turns his up
So he
to
won't
like
feel bad.
shield the blame. What a king.
Lewis Tully, blame shield.
Oh my god.
What a king.
Yes.
He's our Canadian king.
He is one of my favorite, if not my favorite character in the movie.
Yeah, he's up there for me too.
Yeah, I mean it's him and Venkman. I love.
You said something.
I know.
different.
I
You
said
something
Ernie Hudson at first. I just like that he signed up because he needed a job.
Yep.
Like he just needed any job, and they ask him like, "Hey, do you believe in paranormal, ESP, blah blah blah?" And he's like, "I'll believe in anything if there's a paycheck or
Yeah,
whatever."
Yeah, yeah.
The whole time, as like they're getting interrogated and as things are happening, he's just kind of like,
I just started.
I just
started working with these guys a
"Oh,
few
no,
days ago.
I
Yeah.
don't really know these dudes that well.
I do like Winston Zeddemore, but it's obviously Bill Murray. He's obviously the
He
funniest.
has to be.
Yeah.
So we're in her apartment, though. I think we like hit on it. That's the first time we're introduced to
Spooky. Well, no.
Zool.
Yeah, Zool.
Zool.
Who's one of the? Is he the
Minions.
gatekeeper, or is he the keymaster? It doesn't matter.
No, he's the
Zool's the gatekeeper.
Yeah.
The
The
Yeah.
keymaster is
It's Vince
Moranis.
Clortho, the keymaster. Vince
right.
Clortho. That's
Yep.
whatever. That's Rick Moranis later.
Yep.
That's who he is. That's
Yeah.
who Rick Moranis becomes later on.
Yeah.
Which is.
Wait, can we fast forward a little bit or no?
Sure.
No.
I just want to say that.
No, never mind. I'm not gonna say
Janine
what I
was
said.
hot.
Who?
Oh, absolutely. Janine, the
'cause
secretary.
That's where it goes.
Oh,
they go back. Now they got a secretary.
Oh, yeah.
So that whole thing happens at
Right, we're introduced.
Sigourney's house.
We're
and then-
introduced to Egon.
Yeah, Egon. Was he going down on her?
No, he's
Oh, he was under the table.
He was.
He wasn't. He was fixing something or something
She wants him to.
immediately.
Because she like asked him, well, "What are your hobbies?" And he's like, I collect spores, molds, and fungus."
Sports moles. Yeah, you bet your ass. Oh,
that's
that's
how you
very
pick up
fascinating.
Yeah.
Whatever.
She was hot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
she
love Janine.
Yeah, she's great. She's immediately has the
Picture of
hots.
Janine up there.
Oh yeah,
You don't mind?
She immediately has the hots for Egon.
Yeah, no, right. Well, I mean,
right
he
off
was
the rip.
he was under the table.
Yeah, he was under the table. It's like if you're gonna fix something,
You're like, can you get out of here?
I don't even know how.
can you move?
Can you? Yeah, yeah.
Like
I'm
that's
busy.
not a normal.
on
No,
me.
Janine, probably Jean.
Yeah, if you can't see, he pulled up a picture of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
How
which
would
is
you spell it?
arguably-
INE, hit INE.
I mean, Stay Puft Marshmallow
There you
Man, not as hot as Janine.
Ooh, the cartoon character. She's got a little
Yeah.
flair.
Yeah, she's flared up.
Yeah, she's great.
Janine,
Got that
nice
little
short
pixie
haircut.
cut.
Yeah,
Yep.
she's pixied up. She kind of looks.
She's got a
like
good voice too
Winona.
in the
Yeah,
movie.
she does. I
Yeah,
think
she's
she's
very high.
Yeah, I think she's from the Go-Go's. I think that's the singer from the Go-Go's.
Really?
I think so, but I don't know. Yeah, she's great. Bill Murray has a great interaction with her at this point. She's complaining about something or whatever, and he's like, type something. We're paying for this stuff or
Yeah,
whatever.
right.
And she's like, and he walks away. He goes, Janine. He goes, Janine, don't stare at me. We got those bug eyes. And he goes, Janine, sorry about that bug eyes comment. Like,
Right.
Yep.
It just keeps going
yeah,
back to her.
yeah. I don't know.
It's kind of sick. Where were you gonna go? I wanted to give Janine.
No. Mine'll come up at the end. I'll remember it at the end. Unless you want me to say it now.
How far are you fast forwarding, dog?
No, I don't want-
got
you
the
go. You
race
go
car
next.
Fast forwarder.
So they get their first call.
Yeah. We got one.
Oh, when they
Yeah.
go into the.
Oh yeah, let's get to the
That's-
hotel.
Yep.
All right, but
Oh, sorry.
no, quick. I'm asking you guys. Does Bill Murray go see Sigourney Weaver before or after that call? Because he goes to
fudge.
her house.
Before she
That
comes in.
scene is amazing.
He goes to her house, and he is the ultimate. So
Oh.
and then after that, they end up getting their first. We got one.
Yeah, we got one.
But before that, he goes to her house, dude.
She comes into the firehouse.
That's before
Yes,
because that's before
She
because
comes in right. Yeah, she
she
comes
comes
in. Right
in.
after all that.
He's like, that's all we get around here, day in, day out,
Yeah.
or whatever. Like,
Right.
it
Their
was
first
their
interaction with
interaction. Yes.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'm gonna go check her out.
I'll go to Miss
Her apartment out.
and check her out. I'll go check out Miss
Venkman.
Barrett's apartment.
Yeah, Venkman is
Yeah,
just
he
a
goes
creep.
over there and he's like looking around and
Yeah.
whatever, and then like he's just being the ultimate creep though.
Right, and
He's,
she
like,
calls him
hitting-
out.
He's like coming on very strong.
Very
got that-
strong.
He's got that the toy or the
Yeah,
thing.
with the
you
long,
just-
the long
doing
antenna.
it.
Yep.
She's like, "What is that thing?"
He goes, it's technical.
Yeah, it's technical.
And then he comes in. And sorry, there's so many parts about the scene I like. He's like, he twinkles the keys on the piano.
Yep.
Yeah. like he's doing.
I like to torture him. They hate this. he has no idea what he's doing,
Right,
dude.
no.
He
There's
lifts
no
open
clue.
her Tupperware container in the refrigerator and he like gives like a
Smells.
Yeah.
He smells it like it's. He goes,
He's like, you're more like a comedian or
game show host.
a game show host. Yeah.
Yeah, he opens the door of the bedroom, and
Yeah.
she's like, nothing happened in the bedroom," and he just closes it and goes, "What a crime!"
Yeah. Well, then before that he goes, "A lot of space in here. It's just you."
Just you.
Good. And then he goes,
Good.
Good.
He says good. Just like
He's
clearly just trying to get laid.
just trying to get laid the whole movie.
Leading up to him leaving, he like pokes his head back in and goes, "What? No kiss?"
No kiss. He goes,
Yeah.
"No kiss." And
Yeah.
shoves him out.
Like, dude, you
He basically says he loves her. Also at that scene,
I think he does. He does say, I've fallen in love with you. I'm in love with you."
just met her.
And then Rick Moranis sees him in the hallway and he gets all like,
Yeah, he thinks it's Dana. He thinks it's Sigourney Weaver.
he like does the whole like, "Oh, you can't see me. I can't be seen."
Yeah.
Oh, he like peeks out.
Yeah. Well, he goes.
No, he's in the hallway.
Yeah, He goes
okay.
outside.
Yeah, he's in the hallway because he thinks Dana is coming out of her apartment.
And he locks
right.
himself
There's
out.
Bill Murray, and he's like,
Yeah.
then that's when they get the phone call.
Yep.
Yep.
The
And
phone
that
call.
was a very hype scene though when they get the
yes,
phone call.
it was. We got
Oh, it's
one.
sick. The music that comes out, it's very jaunty.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
jumping down the pole.
They get in
that.
the car. They get in the. We talk about the car for a second.
Well, yeah, I think this is a good time.
The car is awesome. It's like a crazy station wagon, like even weirder looking.
I think it was
than
an old
station
hearse.
Wagon.
I think it's an old
Oh,
hearse.
it does look like a
it?
hearse.
Yeah.
Pull
I don't
up
know
like
if
a good
exactly
zoom
a
on
hearse
that
though.
thing.
'Cause there's no white hearses.
Well, it was black. If
you
you
did a
remember,
great
they
job,
got it. It
bro.
was black.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, remember?
It was black. Yeah.
Because
Ray.
yeah, he lists all the
Oh,
things.
yeah.
Well, it needs brakes and brake pads and,
Yeah.
back
Shock,
end
struts.
transmission. Yeah, like everything needs to be.
And they got it for $4,800.
Yep, exactly.
What a steal.
What a steal.
They're just
Back in
they're just
84.
spending money left and right.
Yeah, so the car is sick. I don't know why they chose to make this the official Ghostbusters car, but I'm glad they did.
Oh, it's
Because it was the
awesome.
80s, bro.
Yeah.
And it's
I
just a
guess.
cool looking vehicle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
No,
just.
I love it.
It really is. It's like so iconic.
It's iconic. Yeah, it is.
I had
Got the
this
fins.
toy too.
I remember this.
This toy I had. This toy somebody could spring for. Apparently.
Yeah.
This is not the Ghostbusters car, but this is one that somebody made, which is also
Oh,
sick.
that's a homemade joint.
Yeah,
Look
old-
at it. It's
old limo or something.
Yeah, that's sick.
So yeah, it's cool. Like it definitely.
is.
Without this, it wouldn't be the same movie.
And the logo was cool
Yep.
too. Ghost, no ghost.
Yep.
Boom, crossed
Yeah,
out.
we're gonna bust them.
Yeah, before this, they were putting up the sign. It just said Ghostbusters like Inc. or Ghostbusters Co. And they're like trying to see if it was straight. And like, I think it was Venkman was being real negative about it. Just like, but then they have this logo. It's like, oh shit, that's a fucking sick logo.
Yep.
So they ride this thing over to the hotel because they got one.
Yep.
Everyone's excited. First ghost call, official call.
Yep.
Dana Barrett just showed up. This is an actual call.
Yes.
From the hotel.
Yeah, sliding down the pole, putting on the gear, like they're doing it.
Yeah, they're in action.
They're in action
They
mode.
get to the hotel. They find Slimer. Slimer's there. That's not his name yet. They don't name him, but he's just like he's like eating hot dogs in the hallway. Oh, also that's the first time they use their like proton packs. They like apparently if you cross the streams, which you should never do, of like the lasers, like that'll be like a nuclear reaction essentially.
exactly. Yep.
And like they weren't told that before.
Yeah, and Bill Murray's like,
First time.
Egon didn't say that. Didn't give him like a heads up at all.
Like you think you have bad coworkers?
Jesus
like
Christ,
that is
dude.
you could ruin the whole world.
Oh god.
so right before they're
Reset
about
all the
to,
particles or some shit.
Amazing.
so right before they're about to start like doing their streams, and Egon tells them that, and Bill Murray's like, well, thank you for that important piece of safety protocol.
That is a great safety tip. I think he calls it a safety tip. Yeah, that scene is great. Bill Murray does the thing, you know.
He gets slimed.
He
So
gets slimed.
so they.
What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, yes.
I thought it was hilarious that they split up too. They're like, I think we should split up. That sounds like a good idea. It's like, no, it doesn't. You guys should be together.
He's like, we can cause more damage that way.
Yeah, that's right.
So what Zach was referencing is when they get up to the floor where the ghost is,
Yep.
there's a lady like doing like hospitality.
Older
Housekeeping.
black lady.
The older
housekeeping.
black lady, and they just shoot her immediately with the like laser gun.
Yeah, she's on her
Really not a fucking ghost.
She's on her hands and knees, burnt toilet paper everywhere, and she's like, "What the hell are you doing?"
What the hell are you doing?
What the? I saw it because I watched this a few times.
Oh, yeah.
This past week, and that like hit me like a ton of bricks.
That part
last
kills
night.
me. I forget who shoot. I think it was Ray. I think Ray shot her.
Yeah, he's
Whatever.
smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
He's just smoking a
And
butt.
she's just sitting there picking up the toilet paper and the
Yes.
cleaning supplies, putting it back on her cart.
I won't.
These people should not have these weapons.
When I used to smoke cigarettes, I wouldn't smoke at a gas station.
Definitely not when you have a nuclear reactor on your back.
It's a nuclear reactor. They literally turned it on in the elevator, and they're like stepped away from him because you could
Oh,
hear
yeah.
it like power up.
Yeah.
It's like you guys didn't even practice. There was no practice round for this.
Right.
No.
They weren't.
I love when they get on the elevator too, and they're like, there's that guy
Yeah.
that's like standing there next to him. He's like, someone saw a cockroach up on 13 or whatever. Like, must be a hell of a cockroach. Take your head off, man.
Yeah, bite your head off, man.
I'll get the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I love this movie.
So, yeah,
I could
so
just play
they-
this movie all fucking
So
day.
they split up. They're fine. So then they separately find Slimer.
Yes.
And Venkman gets slimed.
Yep. He basically just goes through him
Yep,
and
goes
leaves
through
a
him.
trail of slime all over him.
Then they go downstairs to the ballroom. That's where he is.
That's where the ghost ends up in
Yep.
the ballroom.
He's drinking wine and it's just spilling out of him. But they lock the ballroom, and you don't know what's going on in there. But as the scene's happening, you realize like there's some big event that's happening.
Oh yeah, it's like a
And they are
very
just-
fancy hotel.
They're
Yeah,
just
right,
fucking shit up in there.
Yeah, it's bad.
They're
Because
fucking,
it's their experiment. Like they're not practiced like you said. They're just like, all right, let's just
Let's go
don't
get
cross.
this
Yeah,
ghost,
let's
dude.
don't cross streams. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
whoa, nice shooting, Tex.
Yeah.
Just so many good lines in this movie, dude.
But they get him. They get
get the
Slimer.
ghost.
They
Yeah.
ruin the
They
ballroom.
ruin the
ruin it.
ballroom. They charge the guy an exorbitant amount of money,
Yeah.
Dude, fought-
1984.
$4,000 for the
5,000 yeah.
capture of the beast.
Yep.
Oh, and then
He's
they
doing the
add-
math.
And then they add an extra 1,000 for storage.
Right.
Storage.
He's
of-
doing the math in his head.
Yeah. Which is like they're just making that up. You know.
Of course, dude.
Right.
But like,
Yo,
it
but you
was-
forgot about the part when he pulls the tablecloth out from underneath. The
Oh yeah.
table.
And the
I've always
fl-
wanted to try
And
this.
the flowers are still standing.
Yeah.
Is that Bill Murray again?
Oh yeah, it's Bill Murray again.
dude.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
It's just line after bar after bar after bar.
Yeah.
I just love it so much. Sorry, this is like a big like suck off session for Bill Murray.
No,
There's
Bill,
no need to
hey,
apolo-
Bill,
no need to
you're out there
apologize.
listening, We care about you.
Yeah.
Or at least at this time we did.
Well, he was in Hartford last night.
Yeah. Son plays on.
His son is a coach,
Coach,
for
that's right.
UConn men's basketball team.
Yeah.
Really?
Like an assistant
Yeah.
coach, Luke Murray.
Yeah. Last year he was like.
So he goes to the games and shit.
awesome.
They like cut to him in the crowd, and he's always like cheering, looking like kind of like he's not really paying attention.
He was
Kinda
internet
looking like
famous
he's
last
about
year.
to croak at any moment. Yo, he's-
No, he looks good.
It's all right.
Bill looking okay?
He looks,
Bill looks
he
good.
looks age appropriate.
I think Bill looks good.
How old is he? Is 70s, 80s? He's like 80.
70s.
It's got to be closer to 80.
No,
Bill
he's
Murray.
definitely not in his 80s.
He's closer to it though. He's high 70s.
I'm going 77.
75.
70,
Fuck.
73.
You got me,
All right.
bitch.
But we neither of us got it because we both went over.
I know. But you were
close to
you were
about
closer.
going over.
No, we don't do Price is Right rules. We just do
You don't?
closest. No.
Okay. Well, that's good to know for next time. I'm gonna jot a little note here.
Yeah.
All right. Where are we going?
Well, so then after
What the hell are you doing?
what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, that's how she said it. Like little.
on the ground.
Doing? It goes up. It goes up a little bit.
I practice it. I
Yeah.
practice it. No big deal.
No big deal.
I literally did. Oh no, I don't know if I did, but I remember it very well.
I live alone, so I'm like, what the hell are you doing? My neighbor's like, what's going on over there?
Sorry, I'm just
Nothing.
watching Ghostbusters.
Yeah, nothing.
Very important. Very
Practicing.
important line from Ghostbusters.
I'm practicing
Yeah.
for my podcast.
Yeah, yeah.
Again.
No way.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
So that's when shit pops off for the Ghostbusters. It goes from that to immediately a montage of them like,
They're viral.
yes, they're
Right.
viral. Everyone knows about them.
They're on Larry David.
Yep.
What's that?
They're just coming left
Oh,
and
not
right.
Larry David.
Larry David.
Who's Larry David? Well, I know who he is, but
I don't
he's
know.
not involved in this.
I don't know.
He's not involved in this at
Oh, the
all.
CNN talk show host,
Oh.
King.
Oh,
Larry King.
Larry
Yeah,
King.
Larry King
Yes,
live.
yes.
I said Larry David. All right.
Yeah, there's a montage. Everyone's
Yeah,
calling.
that's part of the montage.
There's
Yeah.
ghosts all over the city.
Right.
They're on newspapers.
Yep.
They got commercials.
And they're like
now.
spinning on the scene. You see the headlines.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, as they come on.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't really spin, but
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a good thing.
But that was part of the, like what I wrote down in terms of like this 1980s storyline. They go from zeros
Yeah.
to heroes
Immediately.
There was no ghost infestation before they became Ghostbusters.
Right.
It's like which one happened? Was it the chicken or the egg? Was
Right.
it the ghosts were there, or was it because of Ghostbusters? You know what I mean? It was just, oh no, we believed it. Yep, this is
Well,
what
you
happened.
find out that there's a
There's a reason
an event.
why.
There's
Yes.
an event, dude.
There's a happening of sorts.
Yeah, and that
Right.
building is basically the building that Dana
Yep.
Barrett lives in is basically like a,
Ghost Central.
like a pyramid to the ghosts. where it,
Yes.
like,
In her
channels
apartment.
them in.
It's a totem to
And
like
her apartment was they called it something, but her
Spook Central.
yeah, Spook
Spook
Central.
Central.
Corner
dude.
apartment in Spook Central.
So this is where Winston Zedmore comes in because they're popping off. They're like, 3 of us.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna need another. We're gonna need another guy.
We need another Buster.
Yep. We're gonna. Everything is good. So we're gonna. Yeah, we're getting Winston in here. He needs a steady paycheck.
I think also as soon as Winston shows up, that's when we first meet Walter Peck, the guy from
Yes.
the EPA shows up. Like,
very,
right,
very similar. You want to talk about Walter Peck?
so he's an elite prick. Like he's
Elite.
One of the best.
an all-time like
He's like Shooter McGavin.
yes.
He's like the president of the college from Animal House, like just an all-time prick.
Yeah, an all-time prick. Walter. He's just
Old school. He's a guy
Yeah.
from old school.
Yep,
The
exactly.
dean,
Him, exactly.
the
Same
dean.
role. Same role. Yep.
Yep.
the scene of him and Bill Murray, Peter Venkman, initially talking is very funny. Like
is
they
funny.
go mano a mano for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see the containment. You
He's
can't.
like, yeah, you can't. Well, you need to use the magic word. And he's like, what is the magic word? please,
like
of
it,
course. Yeah.
May I please
Yeah.
see the containment?
And he says, please, may I please see the storage containment facility? And he's like, why do you need to see it? And you just keep going back and forth. And Walter Peck is the EPA guy. He wants to shut down the Ghostbusters, or he wants to know more about the Ghostbusters, essentially. And, like, he has a point.
Kind of reasonable.
Absolutely.
When you think about it.
He just went about it in the most dickish way possible.
Yep.
People don't know how to talk to people.
Yeah.
Like imagine you guys pimp out one of your cars, put sirens on it, and just start driving. Like that's essentially what you can't just do that.
you can't do that.
You need permits.
Yeah, right. You,
Right.
can't
You need
just
permentation for this.
Yeah.
Right. You don't have like
Right.
What do you mean you have a bunch
the
of ghosts?
firefighters, the Ghostbusters, like
Yeah, what do you mean you have a bunch of ghosts in a containment facility?
yeah, we should look into that.
What are you talking about?
You've been catching ghosts with a little trap that you just roll out and it sucks them into it.
Okay. Where do they go now?
Yeah.
What are their conditions like?
You have a ghost prison in here. Yeah, we should look into it.
Yeah.
We should talk more.
Kick the old
Maybe we
tire.
can
See if
help
it.
you.
Yeah.
If
Right.
you would have came from
That's what
that
I'm saying.
approach,
Like, yo,
his approach was
we
fucked
can
up.
give you some funding. Let's like legitimize this.
It wasn't good the way
No.
he came at him.
No.
So there,
Came at him hard.
Yeah.
yeah, things are popping off. Dan Aykroyd gets his pants taken off by a ghost because all these ghosts are everywhere
That's,
now.
that's
Yeah.
there in the montage, but yeah.
Isn't that during the montage of
Yeah.
when things are popping off?
Yep.
And
Yep.
Very true.
Yeah. So
He's
again,
like-
a PG-rated movie.
He's getting a
Dan
blow.
Aykroyd's getting a ghost blow job.
Yeah.
Essentially.
He goes, his eyes
He,
go
like, falls off
cross-eyed.
the bed.
That's so
And he's
stupid.
in the room with these other dudes. 'cause
Yeah.
it's
They
like
all
a
sleep.
firehouse.
Yeah. They sleep in the same bedroom.
Yeah, they're having a ghost orgy. And this is right before Dana Barrett kind of
This
gets
is
grabbed.
This is what. Yeah. Then Dana Barrett gets taken by Zool.
Yep.
Which is insane. That's an insane scene. Where
It really
all those
is.
Claymation hands are like grabbing
Yep.
her, and she gets sucked into
She gets pulled into like yeah.
some other room or something. But it's all lit up. It's all like light.
Clearly another dimension of sorts at that
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
Yeah. So something I thought about when I was watching the movie is like, there's something to be said about actual sets and actual physical.
It looks so good.
It's so much. It's different than computer animated, and anything that's out today is great. But there's something to be said. Like that scene in particular is one of them where you can see she's actually being held. She's actually being grabbed, sucked into the room.
Practical effects will always make me go, nice.
Yeah.
I much prefer them. Practical sets. Not even practical effects. Just like sets.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like background sets now are just CGI.
Yeah.
Right.
You
the
don't
whole
don't
thing.
even know it.
And it's
Right.
outlandish. I'm thinking immediately. I went Avengers or
Yeah.
no, excuse
Right.
me, Guardians of the Galaxy,
Right.
where they're in.
Well, they're in a
certain
galaxy,
worlds. Yeah. So what? That needs to be CGI.
Yeah, you're gonna have to CGI
Right.
space them.
Yeah, I guess so, dude. But it's just
But even
so
the-
detail oriented.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
so huge and expansive. Where like a well done set in a room. I
Yeah.
agree
Right.
with you. Is guess what I'm saying?
Like the scene where they're again fast forwarding, but when they're in front of the building and they're about to go inside after the motorcade, and like the ground, and they fall down to the ground, and then there's a police car, and you
Yeah.
watch it come up, and like there's all dirt underneath it and stuff. Like just that level of detail.
yeah, it was real.
It was
Like,
real.
done,
yeah,
in
right,
real
exactly. And
life,
all
yeah.
the scenes on top of the apartment building, that's all like that's an actual set. So you can see them as they're coming out of at the end, the burnt
Oh,
dogs.
yeah.
All that's real. Like it's real, and it's just
Yeah, they like covered them with
Yeah.
those things.
like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
more scary. I think there's a level if you're a kid definitely watching it as a PG young
Yeah.
you would be watching it. Fucking PG blows my mind.
Rick Moranis is having his party.
I do want to talk about the party scene though.
Yeah, you have
to
to.
talk about the
So
party
it's
scene.
a great track. So he is having this party, which
Concurrently, while Dana's getting pulled.
yes, because so there's one dog in Dana's apartment, one dog in Louis Tully's
And
apartment.
there's two wolves in all of us.
Yes, inside your view there are two
Which one do you feed?
wolves.
The hungry one.
Yeah. There you go.
So he's having this party, which are all. So he's an accountant, and they're all his clients.
Yep.
That's
Why I invited clients instead of friends.
That's who he invited for the apartment. And it's a great shot of him going around the room. It's a one tracking shot of him talking to the clients, telling them how much money he saved on
right.
like the smoked salmon, real smoked
Right.
salmon from Nova Scotia.
Right.
Yep.
It was originally $24.95, but he got it for $14.95 a pound because he's doing this whole party as a tax write-off because he only invited his clients, not friends.
Instead of friends. To a guy, he's just saying that.
Yes,
Like,
telling one of
not
his
my friend.
telling one of his clients that.
Right.
Um, Just an amazing. He's always trying to look for like a deal, essentially. Like someone's like, "Do you have Tylenol or Advil?" And he's like,
God.
"I got acetylsalic acid or whatever, 300 milligrams. I got it for this price instead of this
Like
price."
half price, dude. Yeah, it was half
He got a
price.
great deal on it.
He bought 600 versus 300
Yeah,
was what it
that's
was.
what it was.
That's what it was.
half.
Yeah.
Yeah,
600 pills?
Hey, saved $5.
But he's just electric in this whole scene. He's electric. All one take, going around the room talking to people. He's like,
That hot babe he's dancing with.
Yep.
Yeah.
She was about to leave, but
like,
he's like, "Let's dance."
"Let's start. Yeah, this party's boring, Lewis.
Right.
Maybe we start dancing. Other people will join in."
Yeah.
Oh God, I'd fucking.
He's like, "Somebody brought the dog."
Yeah,
Oh,
who brought the dog?
Okay, who brought the dog?
And then bang, the dog busts through the worst CGI ever.
Oh,
whatever,
that's when it
Yeah.
really rears its ugly head.
That's
And
like
it's bad.
On the
worst
table.
part, I think.
It was just like a big turd on the
It
table.
looks like somebody
it
took
would break
a
the
dump on
table.
it. It took a dump all over the table, and Rick Moranis was just like, "Party's over."
Yeah. Well,
No,
he
Rick
runs.
Moranis
He
pulls a
dips.
George Costanza and just runs away.
He got out of there. He's like,
Right.
"This party, not mine."
Yeah.
Not my house.
Gotta go, dude. So yeah, he gets picked off essentially, like outside of some restaurant where all these rich people just
Yep.
look at him and they're like, "Look
Yep.
at this."
Yeah, he's like banging on the glass or whatever, like, "Yeah, help me, let me." Also, there's a door at the restaurant that he tries to open,
and it's locked. From
Yeah.
the out. You can't get in. Like,
What is that?
what kind of
What kind of restaurant is
kind of
that?
eyes wide shut shit is going on in there for those rich people, dude?
It's insane.
That's their kink. They just like to see poor people try and get in their restaurant.
You can
It's
get-
all glass window.
Get possessed by Vince Clorto.
They knew it was coming, dude. You know,
Vince Clorto.
they got an insider trading that was gonna happen.
Yeah. And they just stop and they look at him and then they
Yeah, well, once
Turn
the,
right back.
once the screaming stops, once he stops screaming, they just keep going. They
Right back
go
to the
back and eat
dinner.
their food.
Dude, they have a nice steak right there.
They do.
Why don't they eat that?
So then he gets possessed.
Yep, he's possessed. So now there's the keymaster and the gatekeeper.
Yep.
Put them together.
Yep, boom.
He goes in the gate, dude. Right?
Oh, so at this point, I think Bill Murray goes to Dana's apartment because they're supposed to be
Yes.
going on a date right now.
Yes.
Like he goes and talks to her outside the symphony or whatever,
Yeah, exactly.
and they set up a date. So he shows up at Dana Barrett's apartment.
Yep.
She's in full possession mode,
Yeah.
like
You the
looking crazy, looking hot.
Oh yeah.
Looking hot, crazy hot.
Crazy hot. See, I'm into it. I was into it in a big way.
Yeah. She opens the door very sexually.
Yes.
There's wind blowing in the background, like her hair is like blowing.
Yeah, she's got crazy like makeup on and stuff.
Yes.
She takes him immediately into the bedroom and
No,
basically says
so-
like,
What-
"I
what-
want you inside of me."
Essentially, yes, but it's very funny. So she opens the door and she goes, "Are you the keymaster?" And he goes, "No." She shuts the door.
Yep.
Boom, shuts the door on him, and then he just
another
takes
knock.
a beat, knocks again. He's like, "Are you the keymaster?" "Well, yes, I am." And he, he goes
on in.
goes right in. Yeah.
But like once he's in,
Oh, yeah.
he's potentially in. And the guy's a sex pest the
Potentially
whole
in.
movie.
But
he
he does the right thing.
he's
He
a
does.
gentleman.
He does.
He knows she's possessed.
Yep. That's what he says. Rule number 1: don't get involved with possessed people.
Yep.
Or not
He's
rule
like,
number one.
maybe I'll break my rule. Like,
Yeah,
he's such a scamp.
Yeah.
It's a real
No, he says it's more of a guideline, really.
Yeah,
Yes,
right.
he does say that.
While they're like making
While they're
out.
kissing, yeah.
Yeah, she floats above the bed.
Yeah.
And yeah, so he's.
He knows something's not quite right
Yeah.
with Dana Barrett.
I think he hits her with some Thorazine. I'm pretty
300
sure.
300 cc's of Thorazine, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He does.
And so yeah, they get her. They eventually get her and Moranis, right?
Yeah, Moranis gets dropped off at the Ghostbusters. So what seems to happen is anytime there's like crazies running around the streets, the cops bring him to the Ghostbusters. So
He's in a
check
straitjacket.
him out. Yeah.
They pick him up off the police wagon. Did
Yes.
you notice that? They don't like they pick him up like a little kid.
They do. Because he's like, yeah.
He
he's like
looks crazy.
yeah,
Oh,
he's
he's
all
crazy.
banged up.
His hair is all like everywhere. He's very
Yeah.
disheveled. So yo, let's take it to now. Your boy comes back. What's his name? Walter Peck.
Walter Peck.
Yes.
Walter Peck comes back.
Oh, true.
And
He with the cops.
yep.
And like a maintenance guy and orders their
Yep.
ghost containment system shut down, like their
Shut her
whole
down.
power grid.
Shut her
So
down.
everything that's powering and keeping the ghosts inside the like ghost prison or whatever, they shut that down.
They let all the ghosts out. They did not want to be let out, or I should say the Ghostbusters told them, do not let them out. Bad shit's gonna
Yep.
happen. Real bad shit's gonna
And
happen.
they get arrested after they let
get
all the
arrested.
ghosts out.
They go into jail.
No, they didn't even let their ghosts out. They get arrested.
Yeah.
Like, yo, we didn't do this.
But they needed to go to jail because guess what? That's where they figured out about Gozer.
They figured
Gozerian.
yes. And the architect who built it was like prayed to Gozar the Gozerian, a Sumerian god from 6000 BC.
6000 BC, and Spencer's not looking at his notes when he's saying that.
Nope.
No, that's
Off
what it
from
is.
the
Though.
dome.
You just know that. No, I respect the fuck out of that.
And of course, like, yeah, you get arrested in 1984 as a Ghostbuster. You can bring all of your accoutrement into the prison with you. Your,
Right.
Yeah,
your
of course.
maps, your
You
notes.
have like blueprints.
You're right.
It's like, no, we're not going to confiscate this. And all the other like prisoners are watching and like,
Yeah, right.
oh, yeah, that makes sense. They're learning with them.
Yep.
They're like, she barks, she drools, she claws.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a
She's
good
a little
line.
messed up.
Right.
Or whatever,
Talking
yeah.
about Dana Barrett
Yeah.
in prison. They're like, your girlfriend's really playing us or
Yeah.
some shit,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
All right, so they get out of jail. I mean, we're coming to our finale.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're
Yeah.
We're
building
in
up
the
to
mayor's office.
Mayor's office is one of my favorite scenes.
Great scene.
It's basically a showdown between the Ghostbusters because they get pulled from jail because
Right.
the mayor summons them. I
Yeah,
guess
they're like, yo, this is bad.
they need to be like, yeah, what the hell's going on?
What did you just let out?
And so it's a showdown between the Ghostbusters in the mayor's office and Walter Peck, the EPA guy, and they essentially convince the mayor that they're the only ones that can stop what's about to happen because they know it's about to happen. They know Gozar the Gozerian's coming, and it's going to be bad.
Yep. they
Mass
know.
hysteria.
It's time. It's time to do something.
Yep.
Yeah, it's time to bust ghosts.
Yep.
That's what I would do. That's
There's
what I feel like.
There's a great line where it's like they're talking to the mayor, and I forget, like he's saying like, "Oh, this has only happened because Dickless here let him out of the thing." And
goes-
then, is that true? The mayor goes, "Is this true?" And Bill Murray very solemnly goes, "Yes, it's true. This man has no dick." And they like fight, and he's like, "Ah!"
Yep.
They, like
Start
rush
going
at
back
each
and
other.
forth. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, the mayor decides to also bring the Pope in, or
Yeah,
not,
right,
like a cardinal or something.
Yeah, whoever he kisses his hand.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Lenny.
But they're like, this is like an extinction level event. This is like old times.
Old times.
Mass
Biblical.
hysteria.
Fire and
dogs
brimstone.
cats.
Dogs and cats living together.
Yeah.
Mass hysteria.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not good with the quote. But that part is so funny, dude.
Yeah, it's great. They take Walter Peck gets removed from the office.
Yep. See you later.
Yep. So the Ghostbusters have their shot now.
Yeah. And they're
they're-
going to take their shot. There's the motorcade, which is like such an 80s
Yep.
80s
There's people.
Right.
hero story.
There's different
move.
groups of people. Like there's Hasidic Jews praying.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
like
There's nun. There's like a nun.
Yeah, but there's just people out in the streets. There's barricades. Like they're there like cheering on like the Golden State Warriors who just won their whatever number championship, and
Yeah.
everyone's going nuts. And like they're heroes. They're heroes
Right,
now. They're gonna go save
They
the
didn't
day.
even do anything
They didn't do
yet, though.
anything.
But everyone loves the Ghostbusters.
They
though.
do.
That's the thing. The only person who doesn't like them
It's Walter
is
Peck.
Walter Peck. That's
Yep.
what it seems like. He's the only guy who's not with them.
And he could have just partnered with them.
They're like
I wanna
celebrities.
be clear. Yeah.
They're like celebrities around the city.
When Dana Barrett's on the phone with her mom, she's like, "Yeah, I got a date. It's
one of
with
the
yeah, the ones from TV. Yeah,
Yeah.
those guys."
It's so crazy that she even like was into him though, because he's just such a creep, dude.
He's a
You're
creep.
gonna want to put those goggles back on your head, bud.
Why?
You got 2 marks on there.
Those are no, dude. Those authentic. Like you were a Ghostbuster.
I was just busting
Yeah.
ghosts.
Okay.
So I wanna-
just can see you being like, "What the fuck?"
Let me see.
So yeah,
I
now
don't
they're heroes. They're going into the building, and everyone stands outside as they're like effing shit up, in getting the ghosts. Did you guys pick up on that part?
That's sick.
Okay.
Dude, sick noggin, brah.
Right? Dude, these are my battle wounds from fighting all the ghosts.
Hey, somebody's got to do it.
Eh,
better
our
you than
audio
me.
Listeners will never know.
Better you than me.
Yeah. So they're at the final battle.
The final boss. if you
Those
will.
are the Gozerians here. We got Zool,
We got Zool. We got Vince Clortho.
Yep.
aka the Keymaster.
Yep.
Everyone's there, and yo, Gozer's though looking like a Temu version of David Bowie.
Yo, yeah, very
Yes.
Bowie-esque.
Yes.
Big time, dude.
Very knockoff Bowie.
They were just like, let's
Like Starman era Bowie.
100%, all white. So they get up top of the building. It's very fire and brimstone esque up
Yep.
there. Like the sky is dark, and the best part of it, the part that for me is like the best, like especially as a kid, Gozer's like, what?
That is kind of how they talk. I think they're Gozer's a they them, by the way.
Gozer is definitely the original they them.
Oh, yeah.
The original '80s they them.
For sure.
And it's like, oh, whatever you think of, I will destroy you.
Choose the
with."
form of the destroyer.
Okay. If you want to get technical.
That's what it is. Is
Yeah.
Choose the form of your destroyer.
Right. So they're like, clear your mind, guys.
Yeah.
It's like whatever you think of.
And they're like, oh, I didn't think. So then he goes, the destroyer has been chosen.
Right.
And they do the thing where it's like, I didn't think of anything.
Did you?
Did you? I was like, well, I didn't. And then Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
Damn it. He's
Yeah. It's such a funny scene.
Yeah, he's like backing up slowly,
Yeah.
realizing what he's done.
Yep.
oh, what I have done here. So yeah, it's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Where all throughout the movie though, there's a lot of they're showing Stay Puft is on like
Yep.
certain signs.
Oh, really? I feel like I didn't notice that.
there
There's
was
a
like
lot
a bunch of nods to Stay
A lot
Puft
of
Marshmallow
yeah, a
Man.
lot of
Little
product
Easter eggs.
placement.
There
Yeah.
was a ton of it. Yeah, I didn't notice it before, I don't think.
Right.
But I happened to notice it when I was watching it. So yeah, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And honestly, they kill that dude pretty quick
Pretty quick.
Yeah, they smoke him, but how do they kill him?
with the
They,
proton
they
packs.
do the one thing you can't do.
They cross the streams.
They cross the streams, dude.
And
It
that's
all comes back to stream crossing.
sometimes you gotta break the rules.
Yep.
You know, sometimes
The
you
rules of
Yeah,
engagement.
they well, also that's kind of not a bad like villain to have to kill as a marshmallow man. He's probably so soft and
Right.
you just
Well, he
smoke
is.
that guy. You
Not
know what
probably.
well, at the end when
Soft this guy.
yeah,
He's not getting hard.
Confirmed. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not.
not hard.
But then they get so they blast him, and then that marshmallow goop goes everywhere.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about that for the movie itself. Like, what was that?
That's gross.
What is that
What is
like
that?
shaving cream?
What is that?
Yeah.
Like what? How much shaving cream? Because it
Right.
like comes down. That's not
Walter
CGI.
Peck gets gooped.
Gooped.
He gets
bad.
gooped pretty severely.
Whole like you're at a
Deserves
water
it.
park.
All right, this chick is toast.
Yeah, right. They blast him.
I love this movie.
Everyone comes back. Sigourney Weaver and Bill Murray fall in love.
Yep.
And then in real life, they're actually still married to
That's
this
not
day.
true. Is it?
No, it's not.
No, they're not. Yeah, no, they're not married.
Yeah, they saved the day.
Yep.
Yep. And then Rick
That
Moranis.
little minx.
They do.
Gozer,
Yep.
which is what Bill Murray called her.
Yep.
Yes.
A.K.A. Vankman.
Yes.
The nimble little minx, because she does ill flips.
Yeah, they shoot her initially,
Yep. And she
and
flips.
well, they
shoot them.
they shoot them,
Yep,
and shoot
plural.
and they do like
Ghostbusters.
a cool ass backflip and land like in like a seductive way.
Yeah. It was very Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah, pretty easy boss fight.
It was not a
Easy.
big deal.
No.
Boss fight.
Easy boss fight.
No, a lot of hype, but very
If that was
little.
in a
like,
video
drama.
game, I would feel gypped. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. That was like today when there's like a final fight. It's like pretty serious.
Yeah. You're gonna use a lot of health packs. Not here.
Right.
Yeah. No.
Right. If they had Tony Jaa in this movie, it would have definitely been a lot more in depth.
What?
His fight scenes are crazy.
Oh yeah.
Tony Jaa.
I know you're talking
Famous,
about. Protector, Ong Bak.
Ung Bak, dude.
And then Rick Moranis comes out of the burnt up dog. He's like,
Yes.
"Who are you guys?" The Ghostbusters.
Who does your taxes?
Hilarious. Like he just one
love
more
it.
time he's got to get it in. Like
He's
just,
relentless.
Yep,
He's
relentless.
so annoying, but
Relentless.
lovable.
So right into the stolen Ray Parker Jr. track.
Oh, guys, all right. Best cameo in the movie. Who gets him out of jail? Who's the cop who gets him out of jail?
From Urkel.
Reginald Vell Johnson.
Yep.
You better believe it's Carl Winslow.
Was it Carl Winslow?
It was.
Carl Winslow, dude.
Yep. Yeah, I did a double take. I was like, that was definitely him. And then I forgot to look it up last night. I went to bed confident. I was like, that was definitely him.
100%.
Yeah.
100% him. I was like, holy cow.
That guy loves playing cops and things. And that's not the only other thing he's played a cop in. What Christmas movie does
Die
he play?
Hard.
They're very
Die
good.
Hard.
Yeah, he
Carl
He just
Winslow.
loves playing cops.
He's into it.
It's got to be an
yeah.
inside joke that we're
It must be.
not on the inside. We're
You know
on the
what I
outside.
mean?
We're on the
Like-
way outside.
But we're laughing about it.
Yeah,
I love
we're
it.
on the outside. Ghostbusters, 1984. It's a fucking sick movie.
Yeah, did you guys like this segment? Did
hope we did it
did this suck? I feel like this might have
Yeah.
sucked.
No, it didn't suck. No. I thought
Well, we don't know.
so. Rick Moranis the whole time. What's his end game? He wants to bang.
Dana Barrett.
He bangs her.
When?
Oh yeah, because that's how Gozar gets there.
Right, and that's like the.
Oh.
You didn't even think about it. That's
Oh, so
Yep.
Rick succeeded.
he
Yep.
did.
But he doesn't even remember.
No, he doesn't. You're right.
Remember.
But it happened.
Right,
Yeah.
but it happened.
It did happen.
Yikes.
And,
'Cause-
and
and-
it's
'cause-
on film.
yo,
so you
the-
could always watch it back.
Right, the scene where they first meet
Ivan Reitman.
the gatekeeper and the keymaster,
Yeah.
and Sigourney Weaver dips him down to kiss. It's
Yeah.
usually the guy dipping the
Oh,
lady.
right.
Oh.
Dude, I
Yeah.
was pissing my pants in
Yeah.
that scene. I was like,
that didn't even register.
right, when why would it? 'Cause
Aren't they
it's a kid's-
on like the wall is
Yes.
missing and
Yeah.
they're like
Yes.
Right.
in the building and they're just
Yeah.
like the air's blowing, and that's why the air's blowing.
So he's getting dipped down like a little,
By Sigourney Weaver?
Yeah.
So sick.
It's so funny. But yeah, anyways, yeah.
boss.
Moral of the story, just keep shooting your shot.
Keep shooting your shot, and I think we should just transition right now.
into the draft.
I want to draft so bad.
We have to draft.
I can't wait.
Let's draft these ghosts, baby.
Let's get into, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna draft the best ghosts or favorite ghosts. I guess it doesn't really matter. I feel like I say this every time.
the best team of ghosts that you
Yeah,
could possibly put together.
Yeah, best ghosts.
You pick your ghosts.
And it could be any ghost.
Meaning,
Period.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. That's what I. Yeah.
There's
What-
a lot of.
Oh, we gotta get a heads or tails going.
We got to get a heads or tails, and we're gonna need pictures of these ghosts for the people that are watching. You know what? Just for me too. How about this? This one's for the fellas.
Yeah, it's a little treat for me.
Our treat.
You get to see who my pick is.
Spencer, you call it this week.
All right, I'm ready.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Tails.
Never fails.
Got to be. Oh my God! It's never been heads, dude. This thing. What is it? the
I
first-
almost picked heads because I was like, dude, you know what? It's gotta be.
Gotta be.
Gotta be.
No.
Heads.
No way.
Must be like a thing every time you pull it up, it's tails
It's
first.
tails first. Yeah, like that's not random, you know. Can we talk to somebody over here at flipacoin.net?
Okay. I've been excited for this draft.
This is a good draft.
I think it could be fun.
Any
All right.
ghost.
Any ghost? So, okay, number one, I'm so happy I'm able to get this ghost. 1-1, no question. I think I'm winning the draft right here. I'm taking the Holy Ghost. I'm taking
Yeah?
Jesus Christ, dude. I'm taking the Holy Ghost. Yep, that's mine.
He was resurrected.
Tough to beat. Tough to beat the Holy Ghost, okay? So, to all
I did have him on
our
my
Christian
draft
followers out there, just so you know,
board. Yep.
I'm a believer.
And for us, it
And
is
Christ has
Christmas
risen.
Eve.
Yeah, it's yeah, for it is Christmas Eve, and yes,
Christ is risen.
that's a powerful.
all types of people.
That's a powerful ghost.
He's
He
risen.
can turn water into wine. He can walk on water for Christ's sake. He can spin a straw into gold.
He could do that
That's
before he
Rumpelstiltskin.
was
That's
even a ghost.
That's Rumpelstiltskin.
I was gonna say.
That's
Yeah, you don't
Rumpelstiltskin.
think
confusing
Jesus Christ
Jesus
he
and
could do that?
Rumpelstiltskin?
Again.
He can still do that though.
He probably could. He could do anything.
Yeah.
He made loaves of bread out of thin
Yeah.
air.
Save the Father. Save the Son. Give me that Holy Ghost, that Holy Spirit.
Wow.
Very, very tough to beat.
Very.
This isn't, I mean,
I'm so happy I got tails first.
Yeah.
Shouts out to JC.
JC. Well, I'm gonna have to take somebody that I believe maybe would massacre Jesus Christ, and I'm gonna take Freddy Krueger.
Okay. Is he a ghost?
He's a ghost, bro.
Is he?
Freddy Krueger's a ghost.
Can I get some
I think he is.
He's a
He's
ghost.
a ghost, bro. Freddy Krueger is a ghost
He's
of
more
the
of
guy.
a demon.
No, because he was a real guy that died in a
Okay.
fire,
Okay.
right? Like, look at his skin.
Okay.
So let's see.
Yep, he's a
He's portrayed
malevolent.
as a
vengeful
vengeful
spirit,
spirit of a
which is-
child murderer.
Which is the most dangerous type of ghost, according to my research.
Okay.
Vengeful spirit.
Well, I have the power of the Lord on my side, so I'm not too worried about Freddy.
Well, let's pull up a picture of Freddy, if you could. A ghost, by the way. Look at his style,
Yeah.
first of all.
No, he has drip. There's no one's questioning that.
Like that sweater, dude. If you walk into Brooklyn right now, or go
Yeah.
to like Bushwick, Brooklyn, everybody's got a sweater like that on.
Is that
He
true?
was ahead of his time.
Everyone also has knives for fingers.
as well in
Brooklyn.
In it's parts of Brooklyn.
Yeah.
It's not all of Brooklyn, but definitely certain neighborhoods.
Okay.
Yeah, he's all burnt up. He's
I guess
spooky.
like that is a good pick, but when I think of ghosts, I don't think of Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, well, guess what? You need to maybe change the way you're thinking
Maybe I guess you're right.
because he is a ghost.
Okay.
He is in fact a ghost.
That's a good pick.
It is a good pick. I will not. I will
Very
not take no
confident.
for an
I
answer.
can't move you off that. Yeah.
No.
He's
I
very
I
confident.
won't even
Yeah,
try.
I feel good about that. He is a ghost,
Okay.
and he's my number one pick. You weren't even thinking about him.
No.
Obviously.
No.
Okay.
But he's strong, dude.
He is strong, and he could go in your dreams and shit.
He murders kids.
You got a song written about him.
Yeah.
He's
One,
not. He's
two.
not beating Jesus Christ.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think Freddy could take Jesus
Hell
Christ?
Freddy
no.
versus Jesus.
Instead of Freddy versus Jason, it's
Oh.
Freddy versus Jesus.
Versus Jesus.
The old celebrity death match: Freddy
Yeah.
Krueger versus Jesus.
Yeah. There's also a movie about this guy getting fingered.
Freddy. that's a
Yo,
different
shout out Tom Green. We don't have time to talk about Tom Green today, but yo, that's my boy.
movie. You think we need to talk about Tom Green?
Not
We need
right
a
now.
Full episode of Tom Green.
We need a green app.
Not today.
the Green.
In the
Act.
green app.
Speaking of great comedians from Canada.
Yeah, he's a Canadian goat.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, Spencer's second
about
pick.
All right, my second pick. I think this is a strong pick. I think I don't know if it's on your radar, but I'm gonna take the movie Ghost.
The whole movie?
I'm taking the Ghost, the movie, with Patrick Swayze and Whoopi Goldberg.
I know the one.
Okay.
Just do Ghost. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm typing with one hand.
Yeah,
The
perfect.
movie Ghost. Why are you picking the movie Ghost?
Because it's a great movie. And
Is
there's
this the one where there's pottery?
yeah,
Yes.
they're making absolutely. They're making the pottery. Patrick Swayze's looking svelte. Demi Moore is on point.
Is she in this?
Yeah, I'm taking the movie Ghost. Listen, you can take any ghost we want. This is a ghost.
Yep.
This
That is
Ghost.
a ghost. The title is Ghost.
Yep. So I'm taking.
Good.
Good, he says.
I think it's a great ghost.
I'm not upset with it. I think it's good. It's cinematic.
Yeah.
It's a solid choice.
Thank you.
Number 2 pick for me.
Yeah. Look at that power trio. Sorry, go ahead. Number
I'm
2
taking
pick
the
for you.
Snapchat Ghost.
Yeah.
He's the keeper of all the pictures that you don't want to get
A lot of
out.
secrets. Yeah.
He holds all the secrets. You know, he's a very simple design.
Yeah, but he's cute.
His name is actually, and this is a bit kind of, it's not the coolest name, but you know what his name is?
No.
Ghostface Chilla.
Oh.
His real name, dude. That's his real name, which
Okay,
I don't know if
that's
that
a little
makes
corny.
My,
Yeah.
Oh, it's bad. No,
That
it's
sucks. I hate that.
Super cringeworthy.
That's a bad pick.
But I don't care what his name is. He's got all your nudes.
Yeah.
You know, he's the.
You know who
keeper
else
of the
does though
nudes.
too? Jesus Christ, because he's always watching.
Yeah, he's always watching.
He's
Sienna-
got all types of shit, dude.
Sienna-
You don't even know about.
Yeah.
Sienna says he's always watching. He takes a day or two off. JC,
He's watching
24/7,
all the time,
dude.
he's got a list.
Judging.
Yeah,
Always,
always
judging.
judging.
Always watching.
Well, here's the thing: only God can judge me, so perfect. Judge away.
Him, Holy Ghost.
Judge away, my friend.
So I'm taking Snapchat Ghost.
All right, he
I got
wasn't on my
Freddy
list.
Krueger.
I did see that. I did think about that, but
Are you hating on it?
I'm not hating on it.
You can hate if you want.
A ghost that has all of those pictures.
Yeah,
That's a lot
he's
of
powerful.
power.
He's powerful.
It's a lot of power, dude. A lot of influence, a lot of blackmail
Yeah.
from the Snapchat Ghost.
Yep.
And
I don't know.
blackmail, dude, can be used against you.
Okay. My third pick. I'm gonna go a little more traditional here. I am going to take Bruce Willis from The Sixth Sense.
It's good. Yep.
He was a ghost the whole time, folks.
Yep.
He was dead the whole time.
Not very scary though. Spoiler alert.
Not scary, but
You
Bruce
didn't even
Willis
give a
is.
spoiler alert.
But spoiler alert for Sixth Sense, which has been out, I
No.
think, since 2000.
We do not need a
1999.
we
You
do
haven't
not need a
watched it yet?
spoiler
That's on
alert
you.
for this.
Yeah,
No,
that's a couple
no
decades.
spoiler
That's
alert
a few
for this.
decades away or older.
And everyone's heard it. I see dead people.
Yep.
Yeah,
Listen,
right.
it's also Bruce Willis. You know, powerful, handsome, rugged.
Yep.
Getting him on the
I'm
squad.
over here like, yep.
What a great
Oh,
twist. Yeah.
Yeah, you're over here knowing that you're fucking up your draft.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't
he's
feel like I
confident.
am. No, I think Bruce Willis is a great man.
Yeah. I'm taking
He
Bruce
was
Willis.
a great man.
He's
Great-
still
great
with
movie.
us. He's currently. I
You
think
just said he's a ghost.
I think he's nonverbal now.
Yeah, he's not doing
unfortunately.
well.
No, he's not.
Bruce Willis?
Yeah, you didn't know about.
Really?
Yeah, he's got a.
Oh, that's upsetting. I'm upset now during this
No,
draft. You
no,
have
it's
upset
sad.
me.
Yeah, he's got like early Alzheimer's or something.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like having trouble like speaking and stuff.
Well, yeah. I'm sorry to anyone else that upset because that upset me and I didn't have that information.
Yep, and
So
his
maybe
fa-
you give me a fucking spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Tell me Bruce Willis isn't doing well.
Not
I was.
well.
Oh, this
Ooh,
is bad.
sorry, dude.
No.
That's
Sorry to
upsetting.
bum you out, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for bumming
Hope
me.
he doesn't haunt you.
I hope he doesn't.
I would let Bruce Willis haunt me when
You would?
when his time comes for sure.
Yeah. No, he's probably cool.
He's given us so much.
He has.
Yes.
All right.
All right. On that note.
I'm gonna go ahead and take. I'm taking Casper, the friendly ghost.
Oh wow! Finally.
Yeah, I'm taking Casper, the friendly ghost. Listen, bro, he got the kiss.
He's a bitch, dude.
prime. He got the kiss. Prime Christina Ricci.
Prime Christina Ricci?
When
how
I
old,
was a
how old
kid-
was she in that film?
I was her age.
How
I
old
have
was she
that
in that
written
film?
down.
Please, thank you for prefacing
I
this
have
with
that written down.
Thank you.
I have.
oh, she was
I-
in her prime, baby. She was
Shit
like
was-
14
prime for
years
me,
old.
dude. I was 12.
Yeah.
I was 12. She was 14. She was my crush at
kn-
that
yep, I know
time.
what
You know,
you
that's
mean.
true. I work with people who get like into Devon Sawa. They say that because when Casper becomes a boy, like real life boy,
Yeah.
he goes into human
Yeah,
form.
it's
He's
Devon
Devon
Sawa.
Sawa, and they're like they fawn over him.
Right. I'm not going back. Listen, that was at that time, but I'm doing this for young Zach. I'm making that pick for young Zach.
Yeah, but yeah, it's
Casper, he's a friendly ghost,
He
dude.
is a friendly ghost. I'm
No,
sorry.
He's a nice guy. I picked Freddy Krueger. Classically, not a nice guy.
No.
I
Yeah.
need to
Opposite
balance
of.
out my squad a little
yeah,
bit.
he died young too. Only the good die young.
Yep.
That's true.
you
Yeah.
know?
I remember that song.
Shouts out to BJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Casper,
DJ who?
Casper is a
Billy
little
Joel.
bitch.
Oh, that was Billy Joel. Yeah, sure. Of course it's Billy.
BJ who? BJ Armstrong, the point guard from the
I was like, was
Chicago
that
Bulls?
BJ Armstrong? He plays ball, he sings, he writes ballads, all that good stuff.
He does all the good shit.
Yeah.
All the big ones, all the hits.
Yes. So I'm taking Casper the Friendly Ghost, dude. Yeah, man, he might, he's around, dude. He's in the house.
He's around,
He's
dude.
in that house, man. He's making friends. He just, like deep down, I'm like, I'm a nice person.
Yeah.
And like, he just was lonely.
Okay.
Sometimes you're lonely, and you need
know
to
what?
kiss Christina Ricci.
You don't have to sell me anymore on Casper the Friendly Ghost. I'm sold.
Yeah, you had him on your list, right? You were not looking at Casper at all.
I think
for your
he's
team.
No, he's corny.
Damn.
I think he's bitch made.
Damn it.
How you gonna die as a kid?
He's Steph Curry.
How
He's
you
a Steph.
gonna die as a kid.
What do you have, a terminal illness?
What are you, a punk?
No
yeah.
thanks. How did
What
whatever?
are you, a sucker?
Anyways, no, I mean it's a great pick, obviously, but it's just not personally for me. He doesn't move the needle.
Nope.
All right.
Me too. I'm with Spencer.
Thank you, Mr. B. This is 2-on-1.
No one was
right?
asking for. No one was asking you. You're kind of just supposed to just pull the pictures up if you.
I'll just stop
Oh,
recording.
no. I appreciate the feedback.
I'll just stop recording and quiet quit.
No, this is good shit. This is all.
Mr. B is quiet quitting.
This
as
is all good shit.
person, and we have been paying you such a high salary.
I know it's crazy. Thank
Okay.
you for that too.
Yeah,
by
you're
the way.
welcome.
Okay, I'm gonna take for my fourth pick. I'm taking the Pac-Man ghosts.
Ooh, good one.
I'm taking Inky, Pinky, Blinky, and Clyde.
That's true.
Those are their names.
Three Inkies and one Clyde.
Look at those. They're iconic. They're cute. They're a little mischievous. You could eat them. Tough to beat.
They're running on like a track, bro. Like you can trick them.
Yeah, you have to trick them
That's
if you're
the
gonna
whole
succeed.
thing. That's the whole thing.
Full disclosure, I suck at Pac-Man, but I do like the ghost design. For a brilliant design. Look,
Simple. The eyes
Very
are buggy.
simple.
yeah. His name is Pac-Man. Do you know why?
No.
Because in Japan it was Puck-Man,
Yep.
but they had to change it from Puck-Man because it would be very easy to vandalize that and change it to
Fuck-Man.
Fuck.
Yep.
Ooh.
Fuck
Yep.
I didn't know that. That's
yeah,
cool.
I learned that from Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah. Is that true though, or is
Yeah.
that just from that movie Scott
I
Pilgrim?
believe it's true.
Yeah.
I believe it to be true.
So then I did know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe it to be true. That was from your
voicemail.
voicemail. Yo, that was so funny. That voicemail. Oh my
I listened to it again last night.
It's good. I had to while I was editing, so I was like,
All right, I gotta go do shit.
I gotta go do stuff. I'm out of here.
I'm out of
That's what
I'm
it
out
is.
of here.
I'm out of here. I gotta go do stuff.
What did Spencer have to do on that day? We'll never know.
We'll never know.
I'm gonna take. Is it mine?
Yeah,
I'm
it's your
taking
pick.
fourth pick. Is it fourth pick?
Fourth pick for you.
Ghostface Killer.
All right.
Ghostface Killer.
All right. I was waiting for him to come off the board.
I need a rapper.
You simply need a rapper.
I must have a ghost rapper.
There's one other on the
Well,
table.
Yeah, there's a couple to choose from.
Yeah.
There's probably more than the two that we're thinking of.
Sure.
Yo, Ghostface, famously a Kit Kat fan.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. Well, and then
Kit Kats are great.
Guess what? I don't want them anymore.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
you want this Ghostface?
Yeah.
Dude, Tony Stark. Amazing. What's his name?
He's the cool exec with the heart of steel.
He rules.
Yeah.
What a peanut.
I don't know. What is his real name?
Is it Tony?
It's not Tony. Ghostface Killer real name. I feel like I should know this, and I don't.
Dennis Coles.
Obviously, it's Dennis Coles.
Dennis is a strong name.
Dennis is a strong. Shout out to Uncle Dennis.
Shout out to Uncle D.
Won't
Hope you're
be
feeling better.
Yeah, hope you feel better, Uncle Dennis. And technically, again, it's the new year, but it's also Christmas Eve at the same time. It's an Inception, so
With
he
the
won't be
twist.
making it. He won't be making it. So yeah, I'm going with Ghostface Killer. He's a strong lyricist
Yep.
Way better pick than Casper.
and a ghost.
My opinion.
Casper's good, dude, for the Christina Ricci element.
Your reasoning is sus.
It's not sus reasoning.
It's not sus reasoning.
This reasoning's not sus at all. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right.
Please.
Final pick.
Yeah.
This is tough. Cause like, do I want to take an actual like evil ghost?
Just go for the kill shot.
You know what I mean?
Go for the kill
I'm
shot.
taking Bloody Mary.
Good one.
Were you gonna take Bloody
my
Mary?
last pick,
Yo,
bro.
let's fucking
Good
go.
pick.
I'm switching up now. I'm
Not
gonna
the drink.
pivot.
I know. I
Yeah,
just
he
wanted you
pulled
guys
up
to see
pictures
this.
of Bloody Marys.
Okay.
He's pulling up pictures of Bloody
right.
Marys.
Yeah, I'm taking her. Everyone knows her.
Right.
She's been passed on from generation to generation. You go in the mirror, you summon her.
Yep.
God knows why you do it. Everyone's done it.
Right.
We're all doing it. You say her name 3 times. She comes up, and I don't know what she does, but she messes you up. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
And she's scared. I was scared as hell of Bloody Mary.
We did it. Do
when
you
I was a
remember
kid.
doing it in the basement? Like,
I never did. I think I did in the bathroom.
well, like our
We don't have a mirror in the bathroom,
we had-
basement.
No, we did at one point. There was
Oh.
definitely like some like cool cigarette like mirrors or something.
Cool, like KOOL, like the
Yeah.
brand.
Yeah. Or something, some kind of brand. Like we had all types of cigarettes.
We had a lot of Winston
Oh yeah.
paraphernalia, Marlboro.
Yeah, and I'm not talking Zedmore.
I'm not
No
talking Ernie Hudson.
Is it Zedmore or Zeddamore?
I think it's Zeddamore.
Yeah.
Somebody was saving the box tops off their cig packs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. No, JP
Sending in those
had the
catalogs.
hookup,
He
bro.
just got like swag, free
He's like
swag.
Master P. I
Yeah.
got the hookup with all those beepers.
Yeah, so I'm taking Bloody Mary. She's scary. I didn't have like a traditionally scary ghost on mine, and I wanted to round it off. I wanted to top it off. I wanted to get topped off by Bloody Mary.
And who wouldn't? Look
Who
at
wouldn't?
Look, take a
Seriously.
look at that. She comes out of the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look at that. And the other
That was your last pick?
Well,
Are you tight?
No,
Oh,
I'm
he's got
I'm
one
fine.
more. Oh, you're right. Yes,
Here-
that was his last pick. but
That's
yeah.
what I wanted to do.
Right, right,
That's
right.
what I mean, truth be told, that was the direction I was going to go in. She
Spencer,
also,
this
like,
might be your week, dude.
She
Be it for me.
she like goes.
I won the bird draft too, by the
You
way.
did. We'll talk about that at the end of this. Don't bring it up mid
Just saying.
ghost draft.
Merry
Saying,
Christmas.
dog.
Yeah, 30%. You got one by 40% margin.
That's good math, man. How'd you do that?
Numbers.
You know how I do.
You're a beast.
You know how I come through. All lick it up.
Oh, you better not.
No,
No,
I don't.
it's
Well,
all right.
that's from Cali Agents.
Oh, okay,
that's
sorry.
that's a skit from
Skit.
Cali Agents. How the West was won. Anyways, not important.
Not important
At
for this
all.
draft.
Nope. But I want to say about Bloody
stalling.
Mary.
What do you want to say about Bloody Mary?
Here's what I want to say about her. She like kind of like encourages you to be like to break the rules.
She does.
She's like she's like pushing your limits a little bit. Like say it twice.
Yeah.
Come on.
One more.
3
One
times.
more.
Times.
Give it a
One
shot.
more. Let's see if it
Ghosts
works.
love 3 times.
3 is just a good number. It's a
Yeah.
good odd number. 3 in general is there's something mathematically, aesthetically.
sacred
pleasing
number.
about it. It's sacred.
It's the magic number, isn't it?
Allen Iverson was number 3. Things of this nature.
Isn't it the magic number?
3, it's the magic number.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
know it
agree.
That song slaps.
So I got some. I mean, I believe I have a classic ghost.
You do. You got Krugs.
I do. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the headless horseman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Okay. All right. Okay. Fuck, the headless horseman's badass.
No,
bro.
Head and Horseman is sick.
He's throwing.
Yeah,
he's up
he
on
is-
the horse. He's throwing his freaking pumpkin.
This is a
head.
good pick.
So is he Ichabod Crane or Ichabod Crane is he fighting Ichabod Crane?
He's fighting Ichabod.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Ichabod
Not
Crane.
Ichabod Crane.
Yeah, Headless Horseman kicks ass. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Yeah. All right, so that's good because I was gonna go Boo from Mario.
I had Boo from Mario on the list,
That's a
Okay.
good one.
but I already took Pac-Man Ghosts.
Right.
So I
Well, I already
wanted.
had the Snapchat ghost was kind of cartoonish.
It's very
then
cartoonish.
Casper with.
Yep.
I didn't want my
You
team
got
to
a
be
you got a
too-
childish ass
I
list.
needed to have it be. Yeah.
Yeah,
He was in the
Jesus on
child
there,
zone.
dude.
He was in the zone of child when he wrote this list.
you got to go the Holy Spirit #1, the Holy Ghost.
That's
Holy
solid.
Ghost.
I would not have. I thought I was gonna get Jesus on a sleeper pick.
right, dude. yeah, fucking right.
No way.
So wait, if you got first pick, you weren't going JC.
No way.
Wow.
Not even close,
So
brother.
Spencer would have had him either way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because if you had first pick and he didn't take
So
him.
Spencer would have won the draft either way.
Yes. Well, we'll see what the people say, man. Because you know what? Not a
I'm
lot of
just-
people are really about Jesus. these
Mr.
days.
B,
I'm
no,
just
but
messing
you gotta
with you.
respect a true hustler.
I'm just messing.
You gotta
with you.
Jesus.
Yeah, you gotta respect him. Even if you don't,
Yo, he
you
was
don't, you don't
dead.
believe, you
He
gotta
was
respect
putting his
him,
name
dude.
out there. He was getting his name out there time and
Time and
Yeah, I'm
time.
saying.
He had other people, apostles.
He had people following
I
him
get
around.
It. I get it.
He
was
died.
pushing-
He died and he came back to life and he kept preaching.
And you know
Yeah.
what he died for?
Us.
Our sins.
for our sins.
Not even his.
He was the original mother god.
Let the sin begin.
He was the original.
Do we got any corrections? I didn't really have
No.
anything else on this. No corrections this
I
week.
don't think so.
So guess what? We don't even need to
We're
go
so
to the
perfect.
DOC.
Yeah, we're not going to DOC today.
No, what we're gonna do? We're spinning the wheel.
Are we gonna
So,
spin the wheel?
Ghostbusters. We're spinning the wheel.
Howard the
Give it a
Cuck.
spin. Let's see what we got.
I would watch Howard the Cuck.
So this we will be watching. You'll watch Howard the
Yeah,
Cuck.
we'll-
yeah.
He'll be watching you.
yeah, technically true. Howard the
I think
Duck
that's
movie.
how that works.
We'll pick a date and we'll announce it next
Yeah.
episode.
Next episode we'll announce it, but it'll be early February.
All right, here we go.
Howard the Duck. I was not Howard the Duck. I really don't want to watch that fucking movie. I would Face
I
Off.
hope it's
I want
Howard the
Face
Duck
Off.
just
I want
for
Face
that.
Off. Face Off. Face Off.
Howard the Duck.
It is Howard the Duck,
I'm
dude.
just gonna make shit up.
No.
Gotta,
I'm gonna watch something else
We're
entirely.
gonna invite you over to watch the Celtics game one night. And
we
it's
should
gonna-
all just watch it
it's
together,
gonna
Pin
bro.
me down.
Yeah.
I would.
Watch
I would
it
hate
together.
that.
Yep.
I would hate being pinned down.
gotta
Next
streamline
movie
our
of our.
All right,
We
Howard
gotta
the Duck.
streamline our reviews.
That was a fucking mess.
No, it wasn't. Be
No, it wasn't.
positive.
There was a lot of good stuff in there.
All
It was
right.
funny. It was funny.
Yo,
I
and
gotta
we talked
cut you
about
in
anime
saying that.
today.
What's up?
We talked about anime today.
Yeah,
we
there was
did.
a little anime early on.
I know.
So Howard the Duck, the worst Marvel movie of all time.
Almost torpedoed
The whole franchise.
the whole like Marvel studio.
Yeah, Stan Lee was like, "What the fuck?"
What are we doing here?
Stanley who?
Stan Lee Ipkiss from The Mask,
Very good.
right? Isn't that who it's
Yes,
about?
it is. Who it's about.
Can't wait to see those Epstein files.
Can't wait to see him.
Happy 2024.
Make your resolutions.
Thanks for joining.
Yep.
By the way, links are in our description. Follow us, subscribe, smash the buttons, tap them lightly. Do whatever you like to do.
Whatever kind of pressure you want to put on that little screen of yours, you go for it.
No pressure, though,
No pressure.
but put a little on one of the buttons if you could.
Gentle pressure.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Take care. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening. Bye.